Hello, everybody, and welcome to Marquee Gaming. It is real good to be back here on another Sunday and enjoying some D&D with everybody, with our friends, and with you guys. We're so grateful that you came and are tuning in and enjoying this content with us. We are very glad to be back with you guys. I mean, this is a highlight of our week, so thank you for being here. So yeah, we're at session 13 now. Can you guys believe it? Every week, I'm always just kind of in shock that we're at the number we're getting to, but it's kind of how it works out. Just keeps getting higher. It's cool. So, anyways,
Crazy how that works.
It's crazy how numbers just keep going up. It's like birthdays, but So yeah, let's get into some announcements so then we can get to the game as soon as possible. So Rachel, you got an announcement.
Yes. Hi. So I'm doing art on Thursdays at 3 CST. And last time we had some people in the chat kind of bothering me about anime and getting me a little sassy. So that might happen again. At least it'll be entertaining.
Sorry.
One of them was Mike. But anyway, no. But it's fun. Yeah, come watch me draw. It's fun.
We do have a good time. It's a lot of fun. And we all can pick on Rachel. So
yeah, apparently.
It's a lot of fun.
Whatever, as long as you guys are having fun, I guess.
It's a great time. I enjoy it. Rachel enjoys it.
Rachel enjoys it.
It's attention, so.
Yes. We also have another streamer who is part of our group now. Mike, do you want to talk about what you're doing?
Sure. So thank you so much. Yeah, I am just starting to stream as well over at Bardic Dice. So if you guys want to come follow me, I'll be doing Mondays and Thursdays schedule, just kind of like playthrough of different games like Call of Duty, Valhalla. Maybe get some friends to do Among Us and Phasmo, or just kind of like whatever's on our mind, different reviews for video games. So I'm super excited. And then I'm a big D&D nerd, so I definitely have some plans on D&D stuff in the future. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've been hanging out the last couple nights with them. It's good times. So
yeah,
go ahead and give Mike a follow to go and see his. I don't know if somebody wants to throw the link to his channel in the stream chat there, so anybody who wants it can get to it. But yeah, go give Mike a follow and enjoy some of his gaming content. It's a lot of fun. So, Mike, if you want, you can throw your... Yeah, you get it. Okay, perfect. There's the link, guys. Go ahead and get it.
Go get it!
Also, on Tuesday this week, we are going to be continuing our Days of Blight campaign. We got another group of players. Rachel plays in that game too, but we got a few more players who join us for that game, and we have a great time. It gets pretty crazy. We got like a goblin who is just absolutely ridiculous but awesome, and
he does like to roll in the mud.
A bunch of halflings that are running around doing crazy stuff too, and it's a great group. I love it. It's so much fun. So we do this on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time. We go until about 10 because people have jobs and we need to get up in the morning. But yeah, join us for that. We'll be here this Tuesday, and we'll have a lot of fun with that game as well. Let's see. I think I got one more thing. Oh, yeah. So because we are so thankful to all of you guys who are our followers and subscribers, and just kind of how great you've been to get us to where we're at right now. And we just wanted to say thank you back to you guys, especially to those people who have decided that they would like to subscribe to our channel, which is amazing and awesome, and we really think that's great that you guys are that nice to us and doing that for us. So what we're doing is we're doing a giveaway for our subscribers that we're giving away a Spire Technology t-shirt that we're having made up. We're doing 2 of them. We're giving them away to 2 random subscribers to our channel. We're going to do this next week. So if you are interested in being entered to win this, just be a subscriber. I think many of you already are, which is awesome. And if you are a subscriber, next Sunday we're going to draw 2 names at random, and we're going to give them a Aspire Technology t-shirt that we're having custom made. So yeah, if you're interested in that, be a subscriber, and we'll give those away next week. So again, just that's because we want to thank you guys. It means a lot, and whatever you guys are giving to us, we want to put back into making this content better for everyone else to enjoy. So we're hoping to step things up, especially in the next months, and really get things going to be very entertaining for everybody who's part of this stream. So thank you guys. We really appreciate it. You guys mean all the world to us. Right, that's the announcements. So let's get into our session of Beacon's Aura. So a quick recap. Our players last week, they ended up saving this guy who is a more technological and pretty smart with being able to build little contraptions that are perfect and up Spire Technology's alley. They found him out in the outskirts, and they had this whole fiasco with a displacer beast that he owned and the trackers that were out there as well. But it ended up being taken care of. The displacer beast was killed, and they decided to take him back to the city to go and see if he can get a job at Spire Technology. So they did that. They brought him back. The leader of Spire, Willis Shaw, seemed very excited to have him join the company. You guys discussed some things, and then you kind of went about your day after that. You made a trip to the Beacon to give some money that another man who you met in the outskirts named Boyd had requested to be kind of a atonement for something he had done in the past, to be given to the Beacon as an offering, which led to a bit of a tense discussion and some yelling from Karis and just some harsh words. Not mean words, but just harsh. It was kind of intense.
It was great.
A lot of fun. Real fun. But it was harsh. But you guys ended up giving the offering over, and you set back to go to the Iron Fist to go return Karis to her home and just recover from your experiences out in the outskirts with the trackers. So you divided up some gold, you had some talks, and all went to your respective homes for the evening. The only one who did something a little different would be Renan, who decided he was going to go up to the roof and seek guidance from his deity, or whatever you'd like to call it, this black liquid lady who seems to have powers attached to the moon, and finding her connection to the leader of the Beacon, known as Illuminance, and trying to discover what kind of alliance that could be, or if it's going to be hostile, whatever situation that is. And Renan decided to spend the evening on the roof praying and trying to connect to Illuminance. But there was no answer, it seems, from Illuminance during this time. But we're at the next day now. Remember, you have a point of exhaustion there, Renan, from staying up all night. So
Yep.
go ahead and mark that
Feel
down.
great.
Good choices, 2020.
Thanks.
And
Love it.
yeah. So you are, you guys are all at your homes. What would you guys like to do to start? Who'd like to start, I guess? Don't all jump in at once.
we're going shopping today, right? We're having a montage.
We're going shopping. I think we said we were gonna go check in on Jeremy.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I'm closest to Germany. Wow. Oh, Germany. No, I'm closest to Jeremy, right? Isn't he kind of by me?
You are fairly nearby him. You
Yeah,
are
yeah.
Okay.
out of the city a little
And me.
ways, kind of close to where he was, so you could probably get there. Maybe a half-hour walk to get there.
Okay. I'm going to send. Wait, does Karis have her own phone, or she's using Ren's?
I don't know how. I mean, you heard Ren say, "I need my phone back."
Yeah.
So
So,
assume
and-
she has. Because I have her number, yeah. Because I can.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna text both of you and say, oh, you can't read. Okay. I'm going to. I'm going to call Karis first. So I'll call her.
All right. So you give her a call.
Oh, nice sound effects. That
I like the
was
sound
Thank you.
effects. We're gonna put you on as full-time sound effects person.
An old timey phone.
It's
Yes.
perfect.
Do you
Okay.
answer?
Yeah, no, I'll answer. Hi.
Hey, are we checking on Jeremy
Oh,
today?
hi.
Hi. Are we checking on Jeremy today, or is that the plan?
I want to. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to maybe head over to where I am, and I can meet you guys outside my place, and we can head over there because I think he's pretty close to where I am.
Yeah. Do you want me to call Ren?
Sure. Yeah. And I'll wait for you guys here.
Okay. Wait. Where are
And I'll-
you? I don't know where you live.
I will give her some semblance of direction to let her know. Or do they have addresses? I don't know. I'll let you know where. I tell you where I live. I don't know where I live, so I'll tell you.
Mark, did I feel confident that I could find that?
Give me a charisma check.
For what? Me
For who?
describing it? Or
Raya.
Okay. Oh no. I've been rolling so low, you guys. Okay, hold on. Oh, please. Oh, hold on. This is good. 1 second.
that was last week. This is a new week.
And it's a new week. 18.
Okay. Karis, give me an intelligence check.
Oh man.
Please do good.
11.
Okay. Yeah, you feel like you know where she's talking about.
Okay.
You feel like-
Okay.
Listen, if you
Okay.
guys need anything, just give me a call. I'll be waiting.
Okay, that or I'll text you hi, and then you'll know that I'm lost.
Do you know how to say hi
Yeah.
over text? Okay. All right. I'll know you're lost if you say hi.
Wow. Sorry, not there.
Somewhere in the distance.
Ren
Ren wakes
taught me
up.
how to say hi. Okay. I'm gonna call Ren.
Okay. Bye.
Beep.
Click.
So
Yeah. I'll immediately call Ren.
Ren, chilled to the bone. Your phone rings. Kelly, you want to do the sound effect here? There we go.
Poopy poop. No. Hello.
Good. You didn't go to the beacon, did you?
No. Oh, I'm good. I just woke up.
Okay. Yeah. So do you want to come check on Jeremy with us? Me and Rye were going to.
Oh. Yeah. Right now. Sure. Sure. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. Do you want to sleep for 10 more minutes?
No, I'm good. I'm up. I'm fine. I'm good. Yeah. Where are we meeting?
Raya's house. We can see Raya's house. Maybe she'll give us a tour.
I don't think I've been to Raya's house.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna come?
Yeah, I'll meet you at the Iron Fist, and you can show me where Raya's house is. How's that?
Okay.
Okay.
See you soon.
All right. See you then. Bye.
Bye.
Boop.
All right, so you're walking over, Renan?
Yeah.
Okay. So you begin your walk over. Raya, you're waiting, and like an hour has gone by, and you still haven't seen anybody.
Is that a reasonable amount of time for them to take, or is that way longer than what
I
they
mean,
should?
you know Ren lives across the city from where you are, but...
Okay. I'm going to call Ren, actually.
Okay. Here we go. Sound effects time.
Ring.
Beep. Hey. hello?
Hey, are you guys on your way?
Yeah, I'm jogging over to Iron Fist. I'm trying to wake myself up and get over there.
Oh, okay. So is Karis with you? Or are you gonna grab her at the Iron Fist?
Yeah, I realized I didn't know where I was going, so I'm just picking her up, and then we're gonna meet at your place.
Oh, you're fine. Take your time. You're in a rush, but just if you guys get lost, just give me a call, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's like a morning jog, just working out.
Okay, don't strain yourself. It's really fine.
Yeah, I need to jog more. Really out of shape.
Okay, I'll be waiting. Let me know if you guys need anything.
Okay.
Beep,
Cool.
beep. Okay.
Bye. Boop.
So you make it to the Iron Fist, Renan.
Yeah, I like fall down on the stairs.
Are you in the
I,
building?
He's
I
out of
text
breath
Karen.
at your building.
Yeah, I'm probably like eating breakfast at the table. Whoa, Ren, what the heck? Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Did you run here?
Yeah, gotta get in shape, gotta be a better fighter. So,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. You basically
Right?
trained for the
Yeah.
big fight today.
Oh, that's today. Oh,
Uh-huh.
oh man.
What?
Yeah, no, I'm just totally ready for tonight. Yep, let's do this.
That doesn't sound like you're totally ready for tonight.
Totally got enough sleep. Totally not tired right now. Let's do this. We got this. For the
No.
city. Yeah.
Hold on a second. I'll be right back. And I like dash downstairs.
All right.
Um,
He starts
And-
picking at your food.
I want to go get some fruit or extra food to give to Jeremy.
Okay.
Like not tons and tons extra where I would necessarily get in trouble,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
but it's just some.
Yeah, you get a good little sack full of food.
Okay, and then I take it and go upstairs.
All right. All right. So you are heading out to see Raya.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you begin walking, and you're heading out towards the outskirts, and you do your best to try to figure out, but you begin to realize there's a problem in this plan.
What?
In that you've never been here, you don't know the names of streets, and it's a little confusing where you're going. So
Oh. So like she's probably like, yeah, okay, this way, and like leading him, and then as soon as we're kind of in the middle of wherever, she just kind of like stops and she's like,
Wait, I thought I was giving directions, wasn't I? Or no?
you did.
Or-
You gave
Oh,
directions,
it
didn't
and she
work.
just
Okay.
didn't track with them apparently.
yeah, I
Okay,
didn't
alright.
roll well enough. But
Okay,
I was
never mind.
confident.
That's
Yeah,
what
so
matters.
she'll like kind of slow and be like, oh, I actually don't know where she lives.
You were so confident.
Um,
Oh,
I'll text her hi. She knows what it means.
let's just call her.
Oh, okay.
We can get directions. I mean, do you know how to read if she gives you directions? Another reason to learn how to read.
You know how to read.
And if I wasn't here,
Why don't you just call her then?
that's what I'm doing. Just like mid calling her out.
Okay. So another phone call.
Okay. Hello.
Hey,
Oh.
Raya.
Hey, are you guys lost?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where are? Can you describe or name where you are?
We're on the outskirts of the city.
Yes, but is there any landmarks, any street names you're seeing? Anything you can tell me about where you are?
Mark, is there any street names or landmarks that I can see?
Well, if you remember, the street names are in languages you don't understand, right? And even.
Yep.
So,
Okay, landmarks then.
give me a perception roll.
There's a
See?
tree. 17.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you do spot this tree that's a bit larger than the others. That still has like a few leaves that are clustered at the top, but not the bottom. So.
It's like a tree that's gone like balding around the sides, but still has like leaves on top. Really big.
Do I know the big tree? I feel like I'll know that.
Yeah, you got an idea what that tree is. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm going to try to describe again. Should I roll again for what, charisma?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, and these are going to be really detailed. Like, okay, you go this far, this minute. I'm going to try and like really
10
get it down.
paces.
10 paces.
Ayla's house.
Oh, I got a 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I think I got it.
Okay. Actually, maybe it's better if I just go meet you guys. Yeah. Should I just meet you?
If you know where the tree is, yeah, we can wait here.
Okay. I'll be there soon.
Guys, we are the best go-to team ever. We work
I hang
so
up,
well together.
and I'm gonna get my stuff together and start heading to where the big tree is.
She doesn't
Alright.
say bye when she hangs up. It's really weird.
Oh, I always say bye when I
Right?
hang up.
Yeah, me too. I think it's just nice, right?
Yeah.
So
That's
you
okay.
guys go to the big tree to meet up.
Okay.
Raya!
man. Hi.
This
All
isn't
right.
fantasy anymore. It's real life.
It is real life. Okay, guys. We can head this way. Jeremy's over here, so you guys are ready.
Yeah, and then you
Yes.
have to show us your house after.
Totally.
Why do you want to see my house?
So we can find it.
I want to see what's inside it.
Oh. I mean, there's really nothing much. It's not much to look at, but sure, if you want.
What if you
Um,
gave us a text of like, "Hey, I'm in danger. Come to my house and help me," and we're like, lost. Sorry. Good luck."
That's true. Okay, so from here, so you guys got to the big tree. This is kind of the right way. So I'll show you where to go from here. So I'll start heading to it, and I'll point out my house when we pass it, if that's okay.
Okay. So you gotta go back to kind of the opposite direction of Jeremy to get to your house.
It's okay.
But you pointed out, you guys know where she lives now. You know what her house looks like.
Yeah.
You have
We totally passed that, didn't we?
a good idea now where it is.
Can I look inside it?
Sure. Go ahead. Like I said, nothing much to look at,
Yes. So I run inside. What's inside it?
but I honestly found most of this stuff. I didn't really, so I don't know.
So
Just- There.
it's a lot of kind of older furniture. She probably got rid of most of the dust in the house, cleaning it up in her free time. But I mean, it's pretty simple. But
Do you find any jewelry here? Like what your sister collects?
Oh no, houses like this typically were pretty picked through. So,
Oh. Okay.
but
This is pretty cool.
yeah, I mean it's doable. It's fine.
Okay, you want to see?
All right.
You want to see Jeremy now?
Let's go see Jeremy. Yep, let's go.
Karis has indeed seen that this is pretty boring, so it's time to go
It
now.
is very boring.
okay. So you guys begin to walk towards Jeremy. Do you guys want to be stealthy, or do you want to just go?
Probably
Maybe.
kind of.
Yeah,
know,
maybe
go ahead,
stealthy.
yeah.
Yeah, just because I guess I'll let you guys be like, hey, there were some Dracto here before. Maybe we should be a little bit careful.
Be a good job to practice our stealth. Like formations and motions, and he does like a rock paper scissors.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure, let's do that.
All right. So give me stealth rolls, everybody.
Yes. 21.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's see.
9.
A 9. Not as nice, but all right.
20 total.
20. Okay. Okay. So you guys are mostly pretty quiet. I mean, it's easy to kind of keep an eye out for any sort of dangers, and you don't really see much of anything. There's a couple birds you'll see kind of fly around, and some squirrels that look like they're gathering some nuts or whatever for winter, and otherwise it's pretty quiet. So you make your way down towards where Jeremy's backyard is, and you do eventually arrive there. So
Yeah.
Is he okay?
Yeah.
How's he doing?
Looking out, you do not see any damage to the tent that you guys set up. So it looks like that's still intact. He is not visible right now, though.
Is it still pretty early?
I mean, it's not super early because you had to wait till Renan got out there, and then you got lost for a bit and got a house
Oh, yeah.
tour. So it's a little bit closer to mid-morning.
Okay.
I'll look, you guys. Should we call out for him, or should we just go over to the tent? I don't want to scare him if he's in there.
Yeah, maybe we could be like, Jeremy.
He's also supposed to like be on his own.
Yeah.
Should
Maybe
we
we
just
just
like
peek in
leave
the
the food?
tent.
That's true.
I just want to make
Where
sure
is-
he's like alive.
Same.
No.
Kind
I
of had
go-
a few questions about luminance too, but I don't know how much more he's gonna tell me than he did before.
Well, if he's supposed to be alone, yeah, maybe we can ask him after. But I brought
Yeah.
a place for him, and I like hold up a bag.
Okay. I'm gonna call for him then. We're gonna try that.
Sure.
So I kind of go over to the tent. I don't yell, but I like kind of say like enough so someone could hear me. Hey, Jeremy.
You listen and you don't hear anything.
Jeremy. Still nothing.
Still nothing.
Do I notice anything like weird about the scene or the tent or anything like that?
Give me an investigation roll.
Okay. Ooh. 19.
Okay. So you look around. It does look like there was a fire here somewhat recently that has just kind of died out. It's not hot right now, but it's a little damp, almost like it was put out. And
Okay.
it looks like it's still been lived in, I guess you could say. But you don't see any signs of attack or blood or anything like that that's here.
Maybe he's out hunting, gathering food.
Yeah, it could be. Should we leave the basket in his tent, maybe? For the food that you brought him?
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna try something, and I'm gonna do a thing where I like kind of just point in a bunch of different directions and use the message cantrip and be like, Jeremy, hey, you around here?
A squirrel response.
All right, so that's 120
Carries
feet.
radar.
But you point around and you don't get any responses.
Okay. Do we see like footprints?
Yeah, I was just
Leaving the
about to ask
tent?
that.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it looks like it's been lived in. It looks like there's people who are. There's at least footprints that would represent Jeremy kind of around this area. So.
Can we see any like leaving like in a direction? That are most recent? Or is it kind of hard to tell?
I mean, there are footprints leaving, but I mean, it's hard to tell how old they are.
Gotcha. What do you guys think?
I mean, we could leave this here for him.
Yeah, maybe we come back and check later. I don't want to disturb him if he's like out doing something or hunting, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like anything suspicious has happened.
Unless he was out there and got hit by a displacer beast or, like the shadow beast.
Okay, wait.
Just a thought.
Is there just buildings all over the place in this area, Mark?
Yeah, it's just like a neighborhood type of thing.
Okay. Maybe we could look like a little bit, and then if he's not here, I guess we can just leave it.
It's fine. Can we like quietly search the area?
Sure. You can give me another stealth roll and then a perception roll. Remember, Renan, you're at disadvantage because of your exhaustion point.
Oh, that's true. Right. Thank you.
I'm sorry. What were the rolls? What was it?
Stealth first and then perception.
Okay. I did really bad at stealth, so I only got 8 total for stealth, and then perception 14.
Okay.
17. Oh, go ahead.
Nope.
Nope. 17 for stealth with disadvantage and
Nice.
11 on perception.
All right.
7 for stealth
Okay.
and 17 for perception.
All right. You guys all mix up all your numbers there.
I know.
So you guys are not as quiet as you were walking here. looking around. Maybe a little more focused on like looking out in the distance rather than what's right in front of you. So making a bit more noise. But after some time, how long do you guys want to search?
Like maybe
An
an hour
hour?
or something. Yeah.
Search
I
for
can
an
go with
hour?
that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So after about 25 minutes of walking around, you do spot a figure walking down the road up ahead.
Does it look like a boy?
It looks similar to what Jeremy looked like.
Okay.
Should we say anything? Should we talk to him?
I mean, yeah, we're looking for him.
Okay. Can I go over and be like, hey, like wave, I guess, and be like, hey, Jeremy.
And he'll turn and look back, and it is Jeremy. He'll look back and be like,
Oh, you
"Oh,
scared us.
hi."
Hey, we were just in the area. We thought we'd pop in.
Oh, well, okay. You didn't have to come out here.
Oh yeah, we know. We just wanted to say hi. And Karis brought you something.
Really?
Oh yeah, I didn't know if she came up first. So I like run up behind her.
sorry.
Hi Jeremy, we brought you food.
Oh, hi. Oh.
I dump a bag of it like in his arms.
He'll look and just like, "Oh, thank you. It's really nice of you."
How's it been going so far?
It's been fine. It's a little boring. I mean, trying to just pray all day and everything is a little boring, but it's not too bad.
That does sound boring. Do you practice your magic?
I mean, yeah, I gotta make water and everything all the time, so.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry it's boring. You have to stay out here for how much longer? How long have you been out here? It feels like forever.
Until the end of the month, so however much longer that is.
Oh, have you not been keeping track?
I don't know. I think I'm like 5 or 6 days in, maybe 7. It really feels like a long time. I'm not sure.
Oh man.
Have you
Sure.
seen anything interesting or weird out here?
I mean, I hear sounds, but I mean, I think, like they said, Illuminants will protect me, so I think that's what's happening. Nothing's attacked me.
Okay,
That's good.
cool.
What are you walking around out here for?
Oh, I mean, just waiting for a vision, and it's better than just staying in the backyard all the time. And sometimes it's good to look and see if I can find some food or anything like that.
Look, you found some.
Yeah, look at that.
Maybe Illuminant sent us. Woof. Word. I slept a little roughly last night. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Illuminants sent us
Yeah,
to you.
maybe. Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate it, but I'm supposed to be alone. I mean, it's good. It's nice that you guys came, but I'm supposed to be alone, they said.
Okay. Yeah, we never gave this to you. We were just, you just found it on the road, remember?
I don't want to lie about it.
Oh.
I don't think Illumins would like that if I lied, so.
Oh, right. And it's like you could see the gears clicking of how they said a lot of the followers get judged by the beacon. Well, I mean, we're just really, we just like don't give up, so how can you say no to us? Okay, well, don't wanna bother you. I guess we better go. Bye. And she just literally just starts walking back.
Okay, bye.
Hey, Jeremy, or it's like what I said. Maybe Illuminants sent us just to help you out.
Did he send you?
Might have. You know, I mean, does he really always have to say something to send someone?
I mean, that's what it sounds like.
He has you out here. Did Illuminants specifically tell you to come out here?
No, but the priest did.
Yeah. And so,
Well,
do you know if Illuminants specifically told that priest, or maybe you just
that's what he said.
nudged him and gave him the idea?
Yeah, Brother Hibbert said that that's what happens, is Illumins talks to him.
Okay, that's really cool, but we really shouldn't like be bothering Jeremy anymore if he's supposed to be alone,
Oh, yeah.
Karis
Appreciate it,
calls.
Karis. From over there. Well, good luck in your journey, Jeremy. I'm really interested and invested, and
Yeah, thanks.
If you ever feel worried or scared, um, I pray to a moon lady. So if you always look up into the moon, just know that I'm praying for her to protect you as well. I hope that Illuminance and her will work together. So
Give me that persuasion roll, but with disadvantage.
yeah, I'm interested to see how this goes. Ooh, okay. Persuasion +3. That helps. 12.
Okay. He looks to you and just is like, oh, yeah, I mean, I gotta be careful, because they said that there's a lot of evil things out there, so I gotta be careful.
Of course. No, definitely. You got to do what you believe is right. But good luck with that. What else did they tell you about evil deities stuff?
Well, there's this thing called the darkness that's outside the aura that's trying to get in and kill us all. So, like that's what led the attack, I guess, years ago, and um, Illuminance has been protecting us from it for all these years. So, we need to make sure to be careful to not let the darkness get in. And supposedly it can like talk to people and get people on its side who might end up trying to hurt everybody. So gotta be careful with what you listen to, Ryan.
And what if that person that's talking to you is having you protect people?
Mm, I mean, I don't know. I'm not an expert, I guess, but still, that darkness sounds pretty bad. So I don't want that to like kill everybody and kill you and like all the kids back at the market. Like I don't want that.
Yeah, me neither. I want to protect them all.
So it's probably better not to talk to the Moon Lady if that's the case. She might be, working with the darkness. So
We'll see about that. But I'll keep on praying, and you as well.
yeah, um,
Pray so that I have guidance. How's that?
sure. Yeah, I can try praying to you for you.
Thank you. Okay, so Carrot, we need to get going, but good luck out here, all right?
Oh yeah, thanks. Bye.
Bye, Jeremy.
Bye. You guys leave him to his
Sure.
his spirit journey or whatever this is.
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you guys going now?
Um,
Montage.
shopping.
Shopping time.
Well, so yeah, I'll probably as we're walking back, I'll be like, I don't want him to get like fried by the beacon because we talked to him for too long.
He's not gonna get fried from the beacon for talking to someone.
Never know.
We don't
I think
need
he'll be
to
okay.
over superstition it.
But we don't want to under superstition it and have someone die.
Well,
It's probably
if the
fine. It's
beacon's
probably
gonna
fine.
fry someone for talking to someone, then it's not a good thing.
Yeah. Well, how about this? How about we just don't talk about the beacon all day? How's that?
Well, of course not. You brought it up.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Well, we'll forget about the beacon for now. I'd like to get some equipment if I can. I don't know if I can afford much with my 32 gold, but we'll see what I got.
Do we want to try and get a potion first, combine all of our monies, and then get that, and then we can get other stuff? Just because that seems like maybe we might need it the
Sure.
most.
Yeah, sure. How many? Wait, did you get one? Maybe. Two?
I don't know how
are
much
they?
it is. I don't know. We have to
Me
go
neither.
ask.
Okay, let's find out. Maybe we should get a few ourselves, just in case.
Yeah. Maybe we can get like 20 of them.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can afford 20 of them.
Karis, have I ever told you I love your optimism?
Really?
I do.
Oh, thanks.
Let's go shopping.
All right. So you head on back to town, back into the city, and begin walking towards the center of kind of the populace of Beacon, where they have the market. Renan, you're very familiar with this place as you've sold your fish here many times throughout the years, and you recognize a lot of the faces that you see kind of just with their normal shops, selling food and goods that they've made. You do see a few of the kids that are normally here begging, just wandering around looking for people to drop something or having their hands out to see if anybody will drop them a coin or some food, something to eat. You guys watch around too, and you do spot somebody who you recognize, Renan, as the member of the Beacon who actually came up to you weeks ago and was sharing the faith with you. So he is here currently walking around and having conversations with people.
Karis, I'm not sure how. I might be talking about the Beacon again today. Just heads up.
What? Why? She looks around.
Yeah, he kind of like puts his back towards the Beaconite, and then is like, "Yeah, I used to sell here," and he's like a recruiter or like a, try and spread the faith of the Beacon. So
Well, don't talk to him.
I gotta stand out. I gotta put my hood
Will
up.
he remember you, think?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm an elf.
Okay. Well, just be like, I'm busy. You know.
Doing
Or tell
what?
him you have
Okay.
tell him you already are religious for a different religion. What can you name your moon lady religion? Let's find
No,
something to name for it.
don't tell him with it because
Yeah.
then they're gonna be all like, it's a
Yeah, I think
false.
anything
Okay,
but illuminance is false in their eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Could you tell him you already worship Illuminus?
I
You
don't.
can say, I'm busy.
Yeah, that could work too. That could be a last resort.
True.
Renan,
Let's
give
just
me
try
a
and
stealth
avoid him.
roll again with disadvantage.
Oh my goodness. 3, 2, it got worse.
You like knock over a
no.
bunch of stuff.
I got a
So-
3 and a 2.
You try and put your hood up, but it's sunny day out, and he looks across the crowd and looks and makes eye contact with you directly, and begins walking towards you.
Oh, he's coming over. He's coming over.
Don't
Sorry.
get into a weird debate with him, okay?
It's so rude not to look at someone when they look at you. If you
Okay,
just
but
look down,
you
it's
could wait.
rude.
Just, don't
Hey,
just debate. You just
how's it
hi.
going?
Hello,
Hi.
hello.
Blessings of the light be
What?
with you.
Blessings to you as well. What happened to your shop here?
Yeah, that's a story. Yeah, we're busy. We're shopping.
Do you not sell
But
anymore? I haven't seen you here in quite some time.
yeah. So by the light, I mean it was just what a crazy series of events, right? I saved someone in an alleyway. Happened to be someone that worked for Spire. Spire was like, "Hey, why don't you come work for us?" Now I'm part of a go-to team, and we help people. It's amazing, and we're doing good. So I don't have to,
And he's really
sell fish anymore.
very busy.
Yeah, we're
We're very busy.
actually prepping for we're prepping for in between a mission right
Yeah,
now.
and
Actually.
for a new job.
Oh, well, that's
What?
fascinating. Who are your friends here?
Oh yes, this is this
Hi,
is.
Karis. Hi, Karis. Hi.
We're telling the truth. This is Karis, and this is.
That's Raya.
And
Oh,
right.
okay. Totally
Well, good to
comfortable with
meet you,
that.
Karis and Raya.
Sorry.
Thanks. Ren, we better get going. We have a lot to do before we meet Shaw. So, it was really nice meeting you, though. And I turned toward the guy.
So you all work for Spire?
You know, occasion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here, I'll walk with you wherever you're going.
Oh.
We don't want to keep you away from sharing the faith to those who need it.
Well, it looks like you guys could use protection if you were protecting the city with Spire.
Yeah. Well, what's your name, by the way?
Brother Kenson.
Kenson. Wait, do you have to be called brother?
Well, that's our title. If you prefer, you can just call me Kenson. But
Oh, okay. I mean, all we're doing is just buying a health brew thing.
Yeah. No danger involved. We shouldn't need any sort of protection. But thank you.
I mean, obviously, within the city, we're completely protected by limits. So
Is he
Yes.
taking the hint or no? I can't. Like, can we
no,
tell
he's
if
still
he's
walking
taking
with
the hint?
you.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be like, hey, why don't you guys find one? And I will just chat up this guy and ask him a bunch of questions about him and try to distract him from Ren.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing, Mark. I don't know if he's gonna go for it, but
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage on this one.
okay. Oh no! Guess what I rolled on both of them?
1.
I rolled a
2.
2 and a 4, so
Oh,
I rolled a 6 total.
Give me an insight roll, Karis and Renan.
Ooh, for once. 17.
And remember your disadvantage, Renan.
yeah, that was a 12 down to a 5. 6.
Okay.
I got 17.
So, Karis, you begin your attempt to try to distract him. He seems very intent on staying very close to where Raya is. Very, very much attention on her.
Oh.
Can
gotcha.
I?
Cheers.
I'm going to. God, I'm like scared. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm not going to do that. We're not going to do that. I guess do I get this? Do I get the sense that he's very like wary of me, or is it like he's trying to preach? Like what's the vibe?
You can give me your insight roll too.
Okay.
See if you notice this as well.
I have. Is it disadvantage or is it regular?
No, you're good. Just single roll.
17.
Okay. Yeah, you feel like he's paying attention to you a lot too.
Like to witness to me, or does it seem like he's just like wary, like thinking I'm a danger?
More the sense you think he's trying to figure you out, I guess. Kind of like who you are and why you're in the city.
Okay.
Just to see kind of what's going on with you.
Okay.
But he looks to you and just says, so, missions you have. What kind of missions do you do?
They're pretty confidential in nature, honestly. We're under contract. We're not able to discuss them. I'm sorry, but just know that they are for the good of the city. And can I try and like kind of soothe? Can I try and like be like assertive but like convincing?
We'll
I
give
guess.
you a deception roll, so.
Okay. I have to be good at this. Oh, hold on. Wait for it.
It was always a good roll sound.
It is a good roll.
It is.
20 total.
All right.
Nice.
So he just looks and says, well, that sounds quite important.
And unfortunately, I don't mean to be rude at all, but with the confidential nature of our business, we will have to conduct our business privately. But it was really nice meeting you.
Well, you already told me you're buying a health potion.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
but
sorry, that was me.
But after that, we do have to make some continue on in some more confidential areas. So I hope you understand.
I see. Well, I certainly hope that you all are all being guided by the light. And
I can certainly say we are. I
Yeah,
am, for sure.
totally.
wonderful.
Mhm.
Wonderful.
What's it now? Insight.
Give me that insight roll.
13.
Okay. He seems still a bit in question about you guys as a group, but he will say, well, good luck on your missions and do help out the people of the city. And he'll walk away.
Definitely. Bye! Can I just please point out that Karis rolls good on insight with any beacon people, but for literally nothing else?
I mean, that's a good time to do it, right? So.
That's true.
Okay, that's a good job, Ryan.
Thanks. I feel like he was looking at me a little too much. I feel like we should probably look out for him maybe following us, or I don't know. I just don't trust him.
Yeah. I honestly forgot it even about your mark thing.
Yeah, I mean,
guys,
I
we're gonna be
didn't.
getting looks all throughout this. I mean, you have shadow markings. I'm an elf. You have, unfortunately, a reject symbol. We're gonna
We
be
do
getting
stand
that all
out.
the time.
We don't look normal. I guess if we
look
say we're
cool.
employees of Spire, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I mean,
It depends on the person.
I mean, Spire gives the power stuff to everybody, so it's gotta be pretty good, right? He didn't seem like upset when we said that. I didn't think. I don't know. Can we just buy this and then maybe like go somewhere else?
Okay, yeah, let's find some potions.
Okay.
Also, guys,
What?
I really appreciate you guys looking out for me, but I'm not gonna hide the fact that I'm following this oath of the Moon Lady.
Maybe not hide, but be cautious of I think who we say it to, because
I'm
I
not
think
gonna
maybe
go
if we
out and promote it necessarily right now, but if someone asks, I'm not gonna hide the light. I'm not trying to be religious like the beacons, but
I just feel like with the beacon people, it's scary. But anyone else, who cares?
But that's the thing. If it's scary, then something's not right.
Well, yeah, but we also if it's scary because we were worried for your safety, So I feel like maybe we need to be safe and cautious and live a lot longer, so we can maybe find out some of the things that aren't right and maybe help to change them. But we can't do that if you're dead or beaconed.
Beacon.
I don't know.
Burned to the beacon crisp.
Yeah. So maybe again, I don't think it matters much for people who aren't, but people like him, I don't know. The way he was looking at me and the way he was questioning us, I don't trust him very
Well,
much.
it's not like I even think they're bad or anything, but it's just more like there's a difference between just being like, "Hi, Beacon people, what's up?" and then that's it, versus being like, "Hi, Beacon people, you know how you always say, apparently we just found this out, but how you always say that other things are evil. Well, guess what? I follow another thing." You know what I mean?
Oh, I get that. But if
So
they
like we
ask,
can be friends
I'm
with them.
not
They're
gonna
probably
hide it.
fine. I just don't want to advertise. And you were the one that was all like, we can't tell anybody about Spire, and we can't tell anyone about our thing. And now you just want to tell everyone about the Moon Lady. It seems like a different thing you're telling me to do than what you did.
I also didn't know anything about Spire at the time.
Okay.
I trusted a lot more.
Oh. So now I can go literally tell everyone I know that
We just told him.
well, that
And
magic,
we're supposed to
because you're
come
like,
up with
don't
a
show
name.
magic.
Yeah. And we don't want to. We're saying the same things. We don't want to bring attention to ourselves. But at the same time, we're not hiding it either. If someone comes up and asks us anything, we are who we are, right? We're trying to become something.
Okay, can we just I didn't think I'd ever have to think about the beacon as much.
It's been on my mind a lot lately.
Yeah, you're
So,
kind of like obsessed with it, Ren. I don't really get why.
I guess I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it makes sense to me, but not to you guys, from my perspective. But to me, it seems that if they're at war with each other, if there's an issue for following both the Moon Lady and believing in Beacon, then something's wrong. If that's an issue, either the organization is trying to control people, or Beacon's not right. You know what I mean? Like there has to be something right, or I'm being led by a demon lady, and that's something I want to find out.
Maybe a nice demon lady.
I was gonna say, I mean, you're getting powers to heal people and become my sister. I don't think they're. Doesn't seem
Yeah,
like
I don't
it's
think so
evil.
either. But that's what they think. So if they think that, then either their beliefs are wrong, or the Beacon is not aligned with her. You know, that's just where my logic is going. And I'm just trying. I'm interested to see how it plays out.
I definitely
And
think
no,
the
I'm not
interest
going to
is.
run in to get burnt in Beaconite. You know.
Good. Yeah, did you talk to your moon lady and be like, hey, can I go get fried?
I did actually.
What? You did? What'd she say?
Um, she says she doesn't know enough yet, and that I get the feeling like she lost a lot of her power, and that in the vision when I got the ejection, it's almost like she was born again or born from it. Like she's learning about herself again, or reconnecting to, I don't know if it's some old elvish power. I don't know. But she says that if I go in right now, and if it happens to be against us, she doesn't think she's powerful enough to keep me safe.
So she basically said no.
It's a nuanced no. If she,
Nuanced.
well, if she thinks it's dangerous, then that leads me to believe that there's the potential that the beacon might not be aligned with us.
Or
And I'm
maybe the
probing
beacon.
at different ways to figure that out.
Yeah. Different ways. Yeah, okay. What's nuanced mean?
Nuanced means, oh man.
Like
Do
So
you
like,
in
know?
between,
so
like
there's like
gray area.
no, yeah, like a gray area. So like no means no, but no also could mean like, well, we're not going to do it now, but we're going to do it later, and we're trying to make you believe we're not going to do it. You know, there's
Or like
different ways
Like
of.
a shadow answer.
There you go,
Kind of.
ish. But it could also be good. It could be good as well. It's
Okay.
just
It could be like not all,
layered.
yeah, like not all answers would apply to this situation, I guess. Kind of.
Mm.
Okay. That's
Either
a
way, I guess we
fancy
just
word.
need either way,
Fancy
even if
word.
your moon lady is, we need to figure more out about her. And honestly, we do probably need to find out more about the beacon, but I think we have to be careful how we find that out, because
I agree.
I feel like if we ask me questions outright, it may be a little dangerous for us.
Yeah. I mean, if you ever want questions, maybe you can have me ask it, because I don't sound super mean or weird and people don't get mad at me when I ask questions.
Yeah, did I come across really mean that one time? I
Yeah,
feel
you
really bad about
did.
that.
I knew you didn't mean to this
I didn't
time.
mean to be like, oh, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. It's your tone
weird.
of voice or something. The way you ask it makes it seem really like you want to fight them.
Fight them. Oh my.
Like, well, not fight them like punch them in the face, fight them, but fight them like, I'm
Intellectual.
right, you're stupid type of thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I never wanted to
But
come
like
across
in
that.
a
Right, I
nice
mean-
way, but like trying to be sneaky. It's really confusing.
I was trying to be sneaky. That's fair.
Yeah. So
Okay, let's buy some potions, shall we? I really
Yeah.
like to.
we keep getting distracted.
I know. We
Okay.
said we weren't going to talk about the beacon. We're talking about the beacon.
Oh, can we not talk about the beacon anymore?
Yes, agreed. That was his fault, not ours. Doesn't count.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
All right.
We're gonna go buy a potion now.
All right.
Who are
Sounds
you
good.
yelling at?
Mark.
You all can give me a investigation roll to see if you can find potions.
I love the idea of
And-
Kara's yelling out to the universe.
Yours can be just a regular roll, Ren, because you'd have advantage being familiar with the market, but disadvantage because of your exhaustion. So
18.
18.
Even with disadvantage, it would have been 18, but it was 20.
nice. So yeah, Red knows exactly what he's doing here. He walks you directly over to a little stand that's typically selling this type of thing, and you're met by a woman who is dressed up, pretty bundled up right now, as it's colder in the fall right now. But she greets you with a smile, a nice warm smile, and says, "Hello, how may I help you?"
Hi. She like looked around before. It seemed like no one was talking. We wanted to buy a healthy thing.
Well, I
Like
sell
a-
many
a-
healthy things. What would you like?
Oh, like
a health
when you're,
tonic.
yeah, like when you're hurt and you're like, oh no, and then you drink it or something.
So
I don't
helium brew?
Sure, yeah.
Yes.
Healing brew. All right. Well, I have a good assortment. She points to these bottles that have this red liquid in it, and she says, "I sell them for 50 gold each."
Oh, that's so long. Okay, I didn't think it'd be that much.
Sorry.
Excuse
Yes,
us
these
for a
are
moment.
quite valuable.
Can I like pull? I'll like, excuse me for a second. Can I pull you guys aside?
Yeah.
Should we just like pool a bunch of our money and buy
And do
one?
Yeah. I think we should have one because we ran out of Helen stuff.
I mean, I gave all my money to get so. Well,
Huh? What do you mean? I like pull out my bag. Huh?
Sorry. Yeah, I wanted it to go towards your debt, so I didn't take any.
That was sneaky. You're sneaky all the time, Ren.
For good reasons.
I mean, that's really nice, but oh my gosh, wait, okay, so how much did you give me? And she like holds the bag like, help me.
I gave you my whole share, so whatever that was from last time.
Mark,
It
or
was
actually,
25, right?
Mike, you actually gave her 20, and you
Or
kept
did I?
5 for yourself.
Oh, did I get? Oh, okay, never mind. Just
Yeah.
kidding. Ching ching. I have 5 right here.
Wow, that's a lot of money. Wait, so, how did we do it then if you gave me a bunch? I mean, thanks, that's really nice. You should keep some though, you worked for it.
I don't need much. I mean, if you guys want to put that 20 towards the potion, it's up to you guys.
I only have 30 total, so yeah, I guess
Brian,
we'll
I
see.
know you wanted to get a weapon or upgrade a weapon, right?
Yeah, but at this point, I think maybe health potions should take priority over, you know.
I mean, I do have healing. If I focus on using it just for healing,
Yeah, it's just more like a just in case thing, you know?
especially if I go down,
Yeah,
right?
cause like that one time when you went down and then I had to use the health thing. So if you go
Yeah.
down, you know, I want like a just in case. And Rose was always saying we need to be careful and not stupid. And I feel like this is a way to be careful and not stupid.
Did
So what
Helen
happened?
let us know how much she was charging?
She wasn't charging anything, but remember she ran out of plants.
Right. I
So
mean,
she can't make them anymore.
Yeah.
So what, buy one maybe? And
Yeah.
okay.
Well, can you help me with my money? Because I want to... She's just like still like holding the bag over at Ren. Like, I want to give some to James still, but I want to help too. How much do I give?
Why don't you give 15? Ryan gives 15 and I'll give 20. Or, no, that doesn't math. Yeah, you know, math,
And then
yeah.
that would be how much left for James?
How much is in the back? Your 25 plus my 20?
Yeah.
So 30. You'd have 30 left, right?
What if you?
It-
How much
no,
do you have
if
in
you
your
gave-
bag?
I have 40. Okay, no. It leaves me 10
Okay.
out of character. I know this.
Okay.
What?
We don't see your gold pool, so we don't know how to do the math.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
no. Okay, there's 45 gold in the bag.
Okay. You give him
And-
Yeah, and if
20.
you take
Ren-
15.
And if Ren is
Oh,
and then
right,
if Ren
right,
is
because
giving
my
20,
20's in there too. Yeah,
then there's 10 left, right?
So
I
15
forgot my
plus
20 was in your
20
gold,
is
yeah.
35, so yeah, there'll be 10 left.
Yeah.
Okay. Just Karis can't math, so
Okay.
I'm just trying to do it
So
in
you have
character.
10 gold if you are forking that over. So
Yeah.
While I count, I'm going to sleight of hand put my 5 gold back in there and tell her that she has 15.
okay. Give me a roll with disadvantage again.
Do I perception roll it, or do you want passive?
You'll be passive.
Oh,
Okay.
thank goodness. 6.
Okay, he drops some coins on the ground, trying to slide them in there. You can tell what he's trying to do, Karis.
Oh, that's what you did last time, isn't it? She like picks up the money and puts it in your hands.
I mean, I didn't drop it last time, yeah.
You're
Fine.
really clumsy. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just look great. And then I put the gold away.
Okay. Let's go get this potion. So I guess I'm getting what, 15, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get her to
Precious.
like go down a little bit too, you know?
She's
Yeah, let's
right
try.
there in front of her.
Okay.
Oh. Well.
Okay,
Can
stepped
I
away
try?
for a second.
Oh, I mean, we never said it. Yeah.
I think
we
Rachel
going
did.
to-
So.
Oh, you did. Oh, you did. Okay,
Yeah.
here, my bad.
I'm going to try haggling. We're going to see if it works.
All right.
So I'm going to go over to the lady, or to the desk or whatever, stand, and wait for her to come back.
Yeah, she's right there. She smiles and greets you. Yes, are you ready
Hi.
for your purchase?
Yeah, we just want one health potion, but, you know, I thought I saw, you know, a vendor down the street have a little bit, you know, a cheaper price. I'm just hoping maybe you can price match.
Well,
Home
yeah,
Depot.
and we're like doing lots of cool stuff outside the city, like helping people.
Okay.
Does that count as persuasion roll?
I'm gonna say you need to give me a deception roll because you're lying to her.
What? We're lying to her?
She is.
Oh,
She
I
said
did.
that
What'd
she
she
saw another person who had it for cheaper. So
Yeah, I'm lying.
she's lying.
Oh.
Oh, wait a second. Apparently, I'm good at lying today. Give me 1 minute. Let's see what my total is. Okay, not that good. 16.
Okay. So yeah, she looks to you and just says, I guess 45. How does that sound? Cut some off, I guess, if you buy from me. Yes.
Yeah, sure. I'll do it.
Awesome.
I'll give her 45.
We really
Alright.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah,
so
thank
much.
you.
Yeah. Where's this vendor that you're speaking of?
Oh, we're really bad with direction. It was somewhere down there. I don't remember. But,
But
listen,
I told them
he was actually
that
traveling
I knew
around.
you
I don't know.
from before, and that we trust your sales first. So we'll definitely be coming back to you. You know, if we ever need potions.
I see. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you for your purchase, and have a wonderful day.
Yeah, you too. Oh,
And she'll
yeah.
slide over this jar to you, Raya.
Okay, I put the money
Take the
in.
45 gold from you.
Okay. I take the jar. Who wants to keep this? Should I keep it?
Sure. We want, or if you want me to. I guess, I could keep it maybe safe. Well, I don't know. Put it on my bed.
Karis, you do
No.
seem like the hardest to go down, so maybe yours might be the smartest.
The hardest to go down?
Yeah, I do
That's
go down all
true
the
because
time.
of my shadow thing.
Yeah, I get taken down pretty easily. I'll hand it over to you.
Okay.
So I bring Raya back up. Karis brings me back up.
Yeah.
And I bring Karis back up. It works.
Wow, this is like the most expensive thing I've ever held in my hands before.
Certainly,
I feel so rich.
Is Marcus one dose? Like, is it enough to, like, cure one person? That's it, or is it like multiple?
So this will do 2d4 plus, or was it 2d4 plus 1?
Yes.
So 2d4 plus 1 here.
Or 2d4 plus 2.
Let me look. I'll look it up to make sure. It's either
Yeah.
2d4 plus 1 or 2. I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head. But
Brought health potion by lying to someone's face. That's what I'm writing.
Like,
here.
That's true. Apparently, this is the episode where I lie a lot. I don't know.
yeah, 2d4 plus 2 HP when you drink it.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Did you want to Did you want to go look at other stuff, Raya?
Well, I mean, if I spend a good chunk of money on, well, I guess so. We'll see if there's anything in my price range.
I mean, I only spent like 11 gold to get this worked on.
That's
For
true.
my stop sign shield.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah, I want to go see that like sneaky thing you were telling me about, the air thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. We can try and get
go
in.
look at it.
I mean,
I
had
can
to see-
cline on it.
What?
No, I'm
What
just
was
kidding.
that?
I think I'd get in
Okay.
trouble. I wouldn't do that.
I mean, I had to like dress up like one of them just to get back there.
Ren! You are
Yeah.
sneaky!
Very, very sneaky.
Would you ever dress up as something and go into the arena and I don't know?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I mean, unless I had a reason to.
Oh, okay. I asked if maybe you did it before and I just
Oh,
never knew.
no.
Oh. Okay.
No, I mean, I don't do it often, but I saw spare, coveralls, and I kind of wanted to see what that was. And I'm a very curious person. Curiosity gets me in trouble a lot.
Oh, yeah, I could tell.
Yep.
Wait, Ryan, what do you want then? What do you want to buy?
I don't know, maybe better armor to keep myself from dying so much, or some updated daggers. I don't know. I guess, Mark, do I see anything that or is there anything that I noticed at this market that is within my price range for armor or weapons?
So with your look around, it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
look like this is a place that sells weapons and armor outright. So
Yeah.
Okay. I'll turn to Ren. Where's the steelwork place? This place you got your shield fitted? Where's
Yeah,
that?
it was right around the corner from Spire. I think in the industrial area. You guys want to go check it out?
Yeah, we can meet that friend of yours, like your best friend you talked about.
Yeah. Uh, I left my notebook back at my house. So yeah, yeah, we can go see him.
Okay, yeah, let's go. Um,
all right.
Forgot his name.
So
His name's Mac.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I knew it started with an M. I was just like, Mark, no.
Mitch, no.
You're lucky Rachel's paying attention.
I know. My notebook's on the other side of the table. I'm sorry, guys.
So, you guys head over to Ace Steelworks and make your way there. So you're looking for Mac, or are you looking for something else? What is your
Was there anyone
intent?
else there, for weapons?
I mean,
Or
there's
was
a
it
bunch of
just
people
me?
that work there, so it's up to you what you'd like to look for, I guess.
Yeah, I kind of point out to Ryan, well, that's Mac. And I don't know if he's still working on a crab scorpion looking thing. Or what
Yeah.
is he doing?
Give me a perception roll first to see if you find anything. Anybody wants to do it can. If you guys like to, you can as well.
Yeah, I want to look
I'm
around.
wasting all my good rolls today. What the heck? 16.
All right.
Disadvantage?
That's a disadvantage
Yes.
too. Nice.
Yeah,
Wow,
18
nice
and
job.
16. Yeah, I'm gonna die during the fight. I feel it.
15.
15. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Did you want to roll, or are you good?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh, I got good ones too. Perception, yeah. 19 as
19.
well.
Nice. So you're looking for Mac, Brennan, right?
Yeah.
Karis, what were you looking for? Were you looking for the
I'm looking at
sky
what
shift
is
thing?
the coolest thing in this place.
Are you looking for the sky shift, or what are you looking for?
Yeah, that, but just whatever's the coolest.
Okay. And you're looking for a person who's selling or working on weapons?
Someone who can either upgrade my current stuff or selling armor or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, from the looks of this place, it looks like it's mostly people are making projects. It's not like there's a store that's out front, but
Okay.
there are people who are kind of scattered around working on various projects. Renan, you do spot Mac. You do see him kind of in his normal area. He is still putting together this strange, looks like almost like a barrel that has crab arms on it now. It's weird looking. You're not quite sure what it is, but if it's a sculpture or something. But he's working on that still. Karis, you see across the yard this massive, almost, it looks like a boat kind of, but it's being put together by a team of people. There's a whole group of them who are constructing this. And Raya, as you're looking around, you see kind of where where he points to Mac, and you spot him. He's working on something, and you continue to kind of look throughout the yard, and you hear, "Hey, Raya!" And you look over, and you see your dad.
Oh. Okay. I guess I'll say. Oh. Hi.
You know somebody?
Yeah, I look. I was so I saw the ship and I was like, whoa! And then I heard Raya, and then I look over.
Okay.
How far away is he?
So your dad isn't too far from where you are. He's probably about 45 feet away. He's working on some other project, putting some metal together. He's this uh, about 5'11" guy, dark hair, um, and he looks to be a little bit balding at the top there. Um, and he looks over to you, and he's got some like dirt on his face from whatever he was doing, and he says, "What are you doing here?"
Wait, did I know before? Because did I know before they worked at Ace? Because I saw in their descriptions they did, but would I know that?
Yeah, you would know that.
Oh man, I should have thought I forgot about that part. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Um, I'm just gonna say. I'm just looking for some equipment. Are you?
What kind of equipment?
I'm looking to get some better weapons, better armor.
Brad,
Yes. Yeah. What's up?
who is that?
This is my dad.
Whoa, you're
Oh.
Ryan's dad!
Yeah. This is Will.
Hi, Will.
Hello. And he'll pull off some gloves and hold out his hand to shake your hand.
I shake it.
Oh,
He's got a really firm handshake.
Hi,
Awesome.
Mr. Will. My name's Brennan. Hi, Mr. Will. Nice to meet you. All right, Dad.
Whoa. Never seen one of you around here.
Okay. Well, anyway, we're going. Listen, I'm.
Oh, I didn't mean to be offensive. It's just surprising.
It's okay. I mean, pointy ears. It's weird. Yeah.
It's cool.
Anyways, hi, what are you doing here? What equipment are you looking for?
I'm just looking to either upgrade my daggers or get some armor. I have a job. It's an important job, so I'm trying to get stuff for my important job.
You trying to prove something to me?
No, I'm just. I mean, I don't know why. I was making sure you didn't think I was doing something nefarious with my weapons. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see if there's anybody who can help me with my weapons.
Well, I mean, your dad worked here. He could probably help you,
Your
right?
dad seems cool. Hi, Will. Yeah, your daughter, she like does super cool missions, and she's like saved my life a couple times.
Same here.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good to hear.
Yeah. Do you think you can help me? I guess upgrade these, or I show my daggers. Do you think you can do anything about these?
Possibly. What are you looking to have done? You want brand new daggers or upgrades to these?
I guess I don't have a ton of cash, so maybe whatever would be more efficient. Probably upgrading these.
Or did you say armor too?
Yeah, if you have any armor too, I could purchase that. I don't know if you have any.
What do you got right now? I think you have
what do
leather
I have?
armor, right?
Yeah, I just have like a leather armor. I don't have anything crazy. I don't even know if I can have anything more, but I'll give it a try since I'm very weak.
And he says, "Here, leave it with me.
The daggers?
And your armor."
Okay, I give it to him.
Okay, so you take off your armor, hand that to him, and you give him both your daggers, and he says, "I'll see what I can do with these."
When should I come back?
I mean, you can swing by the house maybe in a day or two. Pick them up.
Okay, all right. Thanks.
Wouldn't want anything to happen to you out there.
Oh, well, thanks. Can I maybe just come back here and get them from you? When will you be here again?
I see. Yeah, I'm here most days, so a couple days if you don't want to.
I just didn't want to, freak Mom out, Maybe just, stop by here. It might be easier. So, yeah, I'll come back. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. And he'll, turn away and go put the stuff on the side.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to look to you guys and kind of start to, walk away. But just be like, so now I don't have any weapons or armor, so we're gonna have to be careful the next few days.
I mean, are you gonna come see fights?
Yep. Yeah, I can come. I watch at least.
You could go, Mr. You could keep Mr. Shaw company.
Oh yeah, I could.
He's coming to the fight. Hey, you can bring your dad.
I don't think so. It's probably best I don't.
Why not?
I kind of separated myself after everything. They were always relatively accepting of me even after everything happened, but I didn't want to, ruin their reputation. I mean, it already kind of got ruined with me, but I didn't want to make it worse for them, so I kind of just, I don't know. I don't talk to them very much anymore. It's gotten kind of awkward if you can't tell.
I mean, it was a little awkward, but he seemed like he really wanted to help you.
Yeah.
He did.
Like
No,
you wanted
they.
to take you back to the house and say hi.
Well, that's
Yeah,
why.
we
I mean,
could- You could check on
I
your
didn't wanna-
sister.
yeah. I don't know. I never wanted to cause them any grief with anything. I'm sure it's already hard having your child be a reject, but and a criminal, murderer specifically, it's in town. At least branded as one. So I think I just wanted to kind of save the reputation, and it's kind of why I don't really come around anymore.
Have you ever thought maybe they grieve more not seeing you?
Maybe they feel that way, but I guess I don't know. If you haven't noticed, things are pretty bad when you're a reject, and they're kind of worse when you are perceived as protecting a reject. It doesn't go well when people try and keep relationships with their family members who have been rejected. Honestly, I know even if it hurts their feelings, I just want to make it easier on everyone and make it a little more simple to just move on.
I
But
kinda get
anyway,
that.
we'll come back and I'll see what happens. But did you guys have anything you wanted to do here?
Hey, Mac.
Oh, hey. He'll kind of like look up and wave and
The shield's working great.
good.
Did you make Ren's cool shield?
He did.
Wow, you did so good.
Yeah, thanks.
Go figure out what he's making.
What are you making?
I'm a little busy here.
Oh, can you just say it and then we'll go away?
I'm making a monster that's gonna destroy the whole city.
Cool.
Does he seem serious?
No.
Give me an insight roll.
Okay.
Mac's got a
can't-
hilarious sense of humor. Ren
I
doesn't
can't tell.
believe him at all.
Oh, I rolled a 20 on the die.
No, he's totally joking.
Okay.
The most wasted 20.
I know it really is. I was like,
Amazing.
oh man. I just want to see because I'm like, is he joking or is he actually like insane? I couldn't tell. But what you're saying.
Best used nat 20.
Ever. Wow, that's pretty cool. I don't want to bother you then.
Yeah, better watch out. It might go crazy.
No, but seriously, what are you making? I'm so curious.
Give me a persuasion roll with your disadvantage again.
Wow.
Oh, no.
All day. That was actually a good roll at first. Plus 3, 10.
Okay, he's like, look, I got work to do. Leave me alone. Unless you got coin to give me. Goodbye.
Will you tell me for 1 coin?
No.
2?
No.
You
How
even
much?
have money because you just gave it all to Karis.
Yeah, but you said I got the 5 back, so
You did. I forgot.
I dropped it.
I already forgot.
You'll break one day, Mac. I know you will.
Just flips down his hood and begins to go back to work.
All right, that was fun, Mac. I'll see you later. Oh, he's such a fun guy. I like Mac. He's cool.
All right, what are you guys doing? It's getting to be about afternoon now, so just afternoon.
Guess we should head back to the Iron Fist, right?
Yeah, we could maybe train a little bit.
Is the fight today or tomorrow?
Yeah, it's today.
Yeah, it's today. That's what I thought.
Yeah, we can start going back if you want. I'm ready.
Food.
I'm ready to punch a bunch of things and be a champion.
What are you guys' passive perceptions? Just curious.
Oh.
Ooh.
14. Oh, no,
13.
11.
14, 13, 11, you said?
I'm sorry. I lied. That's insight. My perception's 12. Passive perception.
Okay. So as you guys leave, Karis, you kind of look back and you spot Raya's dad kind of watching you guys go.
Oh.
That's
Does he seem
sad. Does he
sad?
look sad? Yeah.
I mean, he looks like uh, he's just kind of watching. You can give me a perception roll, or not insight roll to see how well you
Insight?
can see.
16.
16. Okay. I mean, he looks a little sad from what you can see. You'd guess he is somewhat sad. But he's kind of like
Aw.
not standing directly out in the open. He's kind of like hiding behind a little bit of what's there and looking out. So it's hard to see exactly, but he does look a little sad watching as you guys all leave.
Okay. I will have the little carriage to remember this.
There you go. So
Oh.
back over to the Iron Fist to begin your training.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys walk back over and start spending the afternoon just kind of messing around, and I think this is where we'll take our break for today. So we'll be back at, we'll do 3:35 our time, so whatever that is for you, 35 on the minute hands. So that's when we'll be back for some more. We do have a question of the day that's going to be up during the break, so we'd love to hear your answers to your question, or your answer to the question. And if you haven't already, please consider following us if you do enjoy what we're doing, and that way you can know when we go live, and you can pop into all our streams and have a good time with us. So we'll be back shortly. See you guys soon. All right, we are back, everybody. Ready to get into our second half of our session today. All right, so let's get into this. You guys were all going back to the Iron Fist. You make it back there. It's probably closer to mid afternoon now, which is about the time when everyone's getting all set to get ready to walk on over to the crushing grasp for today. So, you guys training? You said.
Yeah, probably training. I don't know if Raya wants to train with us. I think you're muted, Kelly.
Sorry, I was on mute and I had a mouthful of coffee. Sorry, I do a lot of things at once. Would I try? Because I'm not fighting, am I? Am I fighting? I'm not fighting, am I?
No.
I don't
think
have.
so.
I don't have.
We'll see what.
Oh, I don't even have my daggers. I guess I could do some training. Why not? Just to like spruce up on some abilities.
All right. So you guys spend some time training at the Iron Fist.
Is my dad?
Your dad is there, yes. He'll kind of warm up with you if you'd like.
Yes. I want to train with him. And actually, at one point, I'll be like, Dad, I have a question.
Yes.
So, if I have this new thing where I can make a bunch of dark stuff all around and I can see everything, but no one else can. Do you think people would hate that though because they can't see anything? Even though I would probably be better at winning.
I don't know if that would be the best. Especially if no one can see what's going on. Why would that be exciting for anybody? People like to watch them win.
I had the opposite question for light. Oh, Raya, I wasn't looking. Ouch.
What's your question?
Oh, you got decked by Raya. What if I had magic that like I could light someone up, and maybe it would help me in the fight? Do you think that would be illegal?
I don't think so. I don't know how that would be.
Okay, cool. Give it a shot.
Okay, so then you can make people light, and I probably shouldn't do a shadowy thing.
I wouldn't recommend making it so no one can see the fight. That doesn't sound like fun to anybody.
Yeah, that's true. I thought maybe it'd be like you could hear like punching sounds, like oh, then maybe it would kind of be exciting. But I guess I would be kind of bored if I was out in the audience.
Yeah,
Raya, stop
just
so
imagine
hard.
that. Do you think you'd be excited to see no fight?
Yeah. Well, but like if I never saw magic before and I saw someone be like, and like all this darkness goes everywhere, then I would be excited for like a second.
I mean, I guess if you really want to do that, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of people won't like that.
Okay. Yeah, you're probably right. I wanted to ask. Because you're just like so good at it, so you probably would know better.
Well, I've never used magic before, so I don't know how good I'd be at this, but...
Well, and like the fighting part and like knowing what people like and stuff.
Oh yeah, people like... I mean, they like seeing the magic, but if they can't see the magic, that's not going to be fun either.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I would just say go for your cool things that everyone can see.
Okay, that probably makes sense. There's so many things I can't do now, Dad, or else like it would be like not great. So I have to do like my most boring stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to hear, I guess, that you're getting stronger.
Yeah. Yeah. So strong! I feel like I'm gonna win today, Dad. I'm not even scared a little bit. I was pretty scared last time.
Look, I know that it's not that great of a group we're going up against tonight, but we never want to get too confident. You never know when something can go wrong, and all of a sudden you're on your back and knocked out. So
How do you be winner's attitude? I'm gonna win, but also not too confident.
I mean, there's just that point where you're like, oh, I already won this thing. I don't need to worry about it. And then all of a sudden you're surprised and you lose.
Oh.
But you gotta go in there being like, okay, I need to put out my best effort again so I can win this one.
Yeah. Okay. You hear that, Ren?
Ow, yeah, I'm just... Ryan punches hard.
I'm literally not even punching that hard.
You keep on hitting the same spot.
I punch into the other side. No, I'm kidding. That'd be nice.
All right. So you guys spend the rest of the time before you have to leave practicing and getting some food in you to be fueled up for this, and now it's time to walk on over to the crushing grasp.
Yes.
So you guys make it over to the crushing grasp. It's a little bit of a walk. It's not too bad. Let me double check on the map where it's at, so I don't give you some wrong information. But, yeah, it's a little bit too. It's like on the same side of the town as you are, so it's more north of where you are, but it's not very far. So it's actually kind of close to the outskirts there, north of where you're at. So it's a short walk. You don't have to go super late or super early to get there. So you make your way up there and arrive at the crushing grass. Let me pull up a map for everybody to see. And I'll put your character pieces in here too.
How's James looking today?
James is his normal, like, let's do this self right now before a fight. He looks fairly confident though. He thinks he looks like he's confident in you guys that this will be a good day for you all. Alright, can you guys see the map?
I'm in darkness.
Yes.
Okay. You still in darkness there, Mike?
Yeah, let me refresh.
Yeah, I'm trying again. Hold on.
I see it now. Yeah, once I refreshed, I was able to see.
Okay, perfect.
There's shadow men around us.
There she blows.
So those all represent just patrons at the at the bar.
I thought they were the guards from Spire. Yeah, just they all come to the crushing grasp.
Yeah. I mean, I use them for the guards Aspire too. They're just kind of like a general person NPC token, so I don't have to have a million pieces ready to go.
I like it.
But yeah, you make it to this place, and I'm gonna throw some battle bar music on for some fights.
Yeah.
And you can enjoy some.
Okay.
So you make it to the battle bar, and it's already got a group of people there who are kind of ready to go, getting primed up with some liquor in them, and as you enter, everyone just kind of like turns to stare at you as you walk in. This looks like a pretty rough and tumble like kind of group though. They don't look like they're made of money, but they don't have the same kind of like grungy look like the Mighty Strike had. It's more of a just kind of like very worn and weathered clothing, but they're the type of guys who are just like, don't mess with me, I'll beat you up if you mess with me type of thing. So
Biker bar, I like it.
so you guys walk in, and yeah, it feels kind of like this is the people who work at the mine or something after their shift, and they're all coming in and they're all sweaty and tired and grumpy, and it's just kind of like that's how they are right now. But they all stare at you as you walk in. Looks like they're almost intimidating you with their gazes as you come in, but you're welcome to grab a seat at this table up front here. That's where they kind of...
This one? Okay.
The one right in the middle there. They have that reserved for you guys.
I'll
let me
go
in
up and
it.
grab some drinks for the group.
Alright.
Yeah.
So the bartender walks over to you, Renan, and just like, what do you want?
Just can I get around for our group?
Yeah, sure. 1 gold.
All right. I think I got enough for that. Slides over 1 gold.
Okay. So he goes and prepares drinks for everybody, including Gregor and James. So it's 6 total drinks.
Nice. Okay.
I think that's right. Did I have my math right? 1, 2, 3, 5. There's only 5. I think it's 5.
For 6, yeah, because of Gregor and James, if he's getting James.
Oh yeah, there is 6. Forgot to count Renan because he was over by the bar. So
Yeah, and I'll kind of carry them over.
okay. So you bring your drinks over.
Walk one over to Raya.
Okay, so she's over
We'll
by
sit
herself
Ryan.
there.
Hey, thanks.
Why are you sitting over here?
Oh, here. I was getting distracted. Sorry, I'm thinking about, you know, things.
She walks away. Like,
There you
okay.
Here's the thing. I'm clearly like kind of in another world because of like I'm thinking about like the interaction with my dad. So I'm kind of just like, what? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
All right. So James looks amongst the group there and says, "All right, so here's how it is," and just kind of like looks at you, Ryan, just like, "You fighting tonight?"
Moral support.
Oh. Okay, I guess that works.
She's my manager. She helps me get in the zone.
So he kind of like pats you on the back, Renan, as you're sitting right next to him. He says, "All right, Renan, you'll be the first one in, going in the first match. I mean, this is your time to win, okay? You're ready for a win, right?
Sure. Yeah.
I know it hasn't gone your way yet before, but this is your time. I believe in you."
Takes a little bit to get used to it. Yep, let's do it.
And after that, Samo, I'll have you go in next. You've been pretty solid performance, so you got this one. And then Karis, you'll go in after that. And
Yeah.
then Gregor, my champ, you'll go in and face their champion. So, just win 2. Gregor, I'm sure you can win that last one. So as long as we win 2 and Gregor wins that last one, we got to win here. So, but I believe we can get all 4. I believe we can win all 4 tonight. Just get in there, ready to go.
Yeah, totally. I'm so ready.
Perfect. All right. And you watch over in the bottom corner there, they got the 4 fighters. They're just kind of like sitting around, and they're eyeing your group up, and they're all drinking their drinks, and like every once in a while you see like a point and laugh over there. But what?
Who I would, so from all my time watching, how do I know about the person I'm fighting?
Okay, so over at the table, you recognize all 4 fighters.
Yes.
There's a guy named Barna, who has a little bit of a scruffy beard. He's got dark black hair. Very, very scruffy looking guy. He's usually one of the upper ones in the group. So you feel like there's a good chance you'll go against Barna. There's another guy named Arik, who's an older man. He looks like he's been through a lot in his life. He's kind of scarred up, and you can see kind of the wounds from previous fights and life experience all over him. But he's got some ability behind him still. So you feel like it's likely a match for your dad there. There is Takor, who is a younger guy. He's pretty new, still pretty fresh to the whole fighting thing. Likely who Ren will face as the worst one in their group. And their champion is Varuk. He's the champion, and I mean he's a guy who's in the prime of life right now. He's got brown hair and pretty athletic build. He looks like he's a fighter, and they take care of him. Like, they keep him happy. They give him all the good drinks, all the good food. They keep him very happy because, I mean, this is a struggling bar as well. so they got to keep their champion around. But likely who Gregor will be going up against. So.
How does Barna tend to fight? Is he like a more quick person? Is he more?
So from what you've seen, most of these people are of the more brawler type thing, where they will just like try to just come in and outmuscle you. They're not super tacticians. They're not trying to outspeed you. They just come in there and just try to punch you harder than you punch them, I guess.
Sure. Okay. Okay. Makes sense.
But everyone's beginning to crowd in more and more. A few more people come in from probably their shifts at work. And eventually you do spot as a familiar face comes walking through the door. It is Mr. Shaw. So he comes in and he looks very out of place here. Like, he's dressed up with his nice vest on and very fine, clean cut haircut. And he definitely stands out a lot. But he looks and sees you over there and gives a smile and a wave to you.
I'll wave him over and grab a stool from the bar. And then
No,
let him sit in my seat.
as he's doing that, I look at James and then I want to see what he's looking like really fast. And then I was gonna, depending on that, I was gonna probably rush over to him before Ren can grab a stool. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
So give me
It's one we both do.
Give me an insight roll, Karis, for James.
Sure. Oh, I got a natural 20!
Oh, James does not look happy to see him.
Oh no.
I'll get up immediately and be like, Mr. Shaw! And I'll link arms with him and lead him over to an empty table.
Okay. I mean, James doesn't look like he's.
You want.
James doesn't look like he's gonna do anything right now, but he does not look like he's happy to see him.
Yeah. So I don't know what table he wants to go, but I'm just gonna go sit with him at some table.
Okay, so he'll make his way over to here.
Sure. I'm so happy you came!
Oh, of course, I wouldn't miss this. Just want to support you and, see what you're doing here.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's gonna be pretty intense, I think. I'm going against number 2, and Ren is going against number 4.
Awesome. Well, I'm very excited to see this. And, I mean, more wins for you is really good, right? That helps you out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
that is what I hope for you tonight.
Thanks.
So, I'll be
I'm surprised you
watching
didn't bring
closely.
any your bodyguard people.
I can take care of myself, Karis.
Oh yeah, I guess you can do the lightning thing. Is that a secret?
I have, I try not to play them up too much, but, I can take care of myself. I don't need to worry about this.
Okay, I bet you could. Well, you can always fight if you want to. If you ever get bored, you let off some steam. Do you want me to get you a drink? Ren got me one, but I can give you mine. I didn't drink it yet.
No, I'm okay. I'll just observe.
Oh, okay. Whatever makes you less stressed out.
No, this is great.
Okay.
I'll enjoy your fight. And he just kind of scans the crowd. He sees he's out of place here.
I'll wave Raya over. Raya.
Hey, what's up?
Do you want to start another shot? So he's not by himself.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, does he want me to sit with him?
I don't know.
You're welcome to sit here, Raya.
He's right within. He's right within earshot. Oh, sure. Yep. We can sit together then. Sure. Kind of just shuffle over.
Renan's got a thumbs up. You too.
Good luck, guys. Are you feeling pretty good?
So Kelly, are you looking at the map right now?
Oh, hold on. It's
Guys,
slow, kind of. Here, let me
Mr.
see.
Shaw is over on the other side.
Oh, okay.
So it's
there
just
it
me
is.
and Mr. Shaw that's talking right now.
It's like really zoom. Hold on. I can't like get the scaling correct. Why is it doing that? It's like really. I can only basically see the corner. I don't know why.
If you zoom out, like if you use your scroll wheel, do you have one?
I do. Well, I have that. I'm able to zoom out, but it's like it's still for some reason my screen is like in the corner. I'm gonna try and refresh it. But I can. Where do I here? I can try and figure out where I need to move.
I can move you over there. That's fine.
Okay, sure. I'll try and reload this.
So, Brendan, are you staying over there?
Yeah, I'm distracting James. I
Okay.
picked up on it.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Mr. Shaw, after the fight, you have to meet my dad, okay?
Sure, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah, he's so cool. He's gonna fight too.
Is that him over there? He points to your dad.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, I'm very excited to see this evening's fights. So.
Awesome. She looks super pumped. Like, she's so excited.
So, as everyone kind of gets settled in, you watch as the leader of this battle bar comes up. His name's Michael, and
Hey.
there you
Sorry.
go, Michael. He's a middle-aged guy that, I mean, he looks like he just came from a shift at something too. He's got like his hair is kind of stuck to his forehead from sweat. It looks like, and
Ew.
Sounds about right.
he's been through a day of work, I guess you can say. But he steps up, kind of to the center of the ring. It's like, all right, everybody, quiet down. We're gonna get into our fights for this evening. We're hosting the Iron Fist tonight, and we're about to crush them. Everyone's like, crush them. Seems to be
I
their
say to
thing.
crush them.
Seems what they do around here is like the crushing grasp, crush them, kind of their thing. So, the crowd kind of gets all into this. And Michael says, "Okay, the first fight, we have our amazing young up and comer, Takor." And everyone's like, "Yeah, Takor!" He walks up into the ring here.
Mm-hmm.
You got this, man. You got this. Remember, thunder and lightning. Yeah, pump yourself up, Bren. You're gonna
And
win.
from the Iron Fist, they got their own elf over here who's gonna come in here and take him on. Renan, right? Yeah, Renan, yeah. And I was like, not as into it, but I mean, people are staring you down as you walk in. Again, probably a little strange to see an elf in here.
He does like the finger guns and does dancing lights, like with each little finger gun.
So just two for me, just pew 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 out, and
Yeah.
just kind of float around for a bit.
And then just to separate it, yeah.
You get a few like ooh as that happens, but a bunch of the people who are just kind of on this back wall down here, they just kind of like shake their head at you like, get out of here, you rambunctious kid, like quit showing off, type of thing. So you step up into the ring, and this young guy is across from you. He looks like he's very nervous about this fight, but just is like. Kind of like nodding his head, is like almost like pumping himself up, sitting there. And Michael says, "Okay, here we go. First fight, begin. Let's get some initiative rolls."
I'll walk up and put up my hand to shake his.
And
he looks nervous.
He kind of like takes a second to almost realize what you're doing, then yeah, and shakes your hand.
Nice
good
boy.
fight. I like my boy.
But yeah, give me your initiative rolls.
With disadvantage because it's an ability check, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Natural one. Let's go.
No. Okay.
I knew I would roll not work later.
All right. So he is first to go.
I stumble when I like shake his hand. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
He'll kind of like catch you and put you back up.
Oh, thanks.
And like, okay, here we go. And he goes. You hear the go, and all of a sudden he's jumping up at you. He looks like he's a little unconfident with his body movements, but he takes a swing at you with his right hand. Does a 13 hit you?
Yes, I believe it's wearing my armor, right?
You do have armor, right? No armor?
No, he can't wear armor.
Yeah, no
Except I
armor.
can't wear my armor.
Yeah, no armor.
So yeah, that hits.
Okay. So that's 3 damage from that punch. And he'll take his second punch with his left, and that's 12 to hit.
Yep,
So
hits as well.
3 more damages. He just connects on both hits there.
Oh, that was really good. I'm gonna take it and then kind of like ducking and dodging. I'm gonna try and do like a real crazy like stance as if like I'm doing like a martial arts and cast fairy fire on him.
Okay.
Which
So,
is invisible, but it's a
dexterity save.
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
All right, let's see what he gets. He rolled a 13.
My DC is 13.
Oh!
I mean, he beats it, right?
Yeah, he beats
all
it.
right.
Just barely. Oh man.
And then in that motion, I'm gonna kind of, if I can move, there we go. Kind of like feint around to the corner.
All right.
Just kind of stand there with my arms up.
Okay. So he's gonna go in for 2 more punches on you in the corner there. He'll
What?
shift over into his center spot. And take his punches. So first punch, ooh, it's a 22 to hit for 3 more damage.
Yep.
And second one is a 16 for 3 more damage.
Yep. This guy's so good.
You just kind of like bouncing, like, yeah.
All right. Man, it's gonna make me do defensive stuff, huh? I'm just gonna cast Bless on myself, and then we'll see how it goes.
Okay. You are now blessed. He's going to go in for 2 more punches.
Yep.
Natural 1 on the first one, and a
Hey.
12 on the second one.
That hits.
3 damage. Give me a concentration check.
Is that disadvantage as well?
I don't think so, because it's a save, not a ability
Okay.
check, so.
17 plus 1,
Yeah,
18.
you're good. You just had to get a 10, so.
So he'll like dance around a little bit and work his way around, and then I'm gonna go in for a swing.
Okay, go for it.
That would be plus. Where's my unarmed? Plus 3. Oh man, D4. 9 plus 13. 3.
We need to get him die.
I really do. It's
All of
bad.
us.
12.
12?
What is this? No, 10. 12. Yeah, 12.
12 is a hit.
Hey!
Look at you.
2 points of damage.
Awesome. Okay.
That's it.
He will wind up again for his 2 punches. First one is a 20 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
and the second one is a 8 to hit. So,
That one does not.
only 3 damage on that round.
And an a 12 to save, luckily.
Yeah. All right.
I'll dodge this time, because, I haven't dodged much.
Okay.
We'll go into the
Mix it
dodge
up.
action.
Disadvantage on his attacks. He will go in for his 2 punches again. Natural 1 on the first one. And second one is a 10. So both of those miss as you take evasive maneuvers.
10 just hits.
Oh, 10 does hit?
Yeah.
Oh, right. 3 damage.
That is 0 index.
I forgot about that. 3 damage. And give me a concentration check.
10. So does
That
that
is just enough.
just enough? Ooh. Jeez Louise. Yeah, because he's getting his butt whooped. I'm gonna lay on hands and go for. Guess I'll just do all 15.
All right.
He needs it.
So bringing it back
Yep.
up.
Yep, that's his turn.
Karis is just screaming like go in the background.
Takor
He's
just
got
looks
like
at you,
a
just like
swollen eye.
Takor just like looks at you, kind of shocked as you heal up. And he's like, "That's." And he goes in for a few punches.
I can do this all day.
Misses on the first, but hits the second for 3 damage.
So the second one hits.
Yeah. So
Nice.
concentration check again.
Yo, he's rolling good. 11.
Okay, you're still good.
All right. Yep. And now I'm gonna go in for an attack on this one.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. 16 plus 19, 22.
Yeah, go for it.
2 points.
2 more damage.
Yeah.
Another solid punch.
Renan's like shaking his hand because it hurt him. Yeah.
All right. He winds up again for his 2 punches. Hit and another hit. So I need 2 concentration checks from you and 6 damage.
You nervous? You had nothing to be nervous about.
Can we do it if we're like screaming and yelling at the other guy? Can we like distract him for disadvantage? Or does that work that way?
I mean,
We're
it's
heckling him.
most likely not gonna work if just by yelling, because everyone's yelling right now. So,
That's true.
I got an
What?
8 for my
if
blast.
you want to do something a little more crazy to distract, I'll let you do that. But what'd you get? You got an 8.
8. So yeah, my
Okay,
blast
your
ball.
bless falls. All right,
Good. So it's back to me.
it's back to your turn.
I could run away right now. No. Okay. Yeah, he'll go in for another punch.
Okay,
11.
11 just hits him.
2 points.
Okay.
Because you say I can't use smites, right? On
Yeah,
armed?
smites don't work
I
with
don't think
unarmed.
so.
Has
Yeah,
to
I
be a
don't
weapon
think so.
attack.
Cool.
We did look this up.
I know.
So-
Saying.
I'm not just making that rule myself. I looked it up from the official people. So, okay, so he gets 2 more attacks on you. He winds up, and that's a hit and a miss. So, one more hit for 3 damage.
Ooh, I got an idea. Okay. He's going to circle around the other side, and he's going to like grab his little necklace and say, "I'm fighting for you," and then he's gonna cast on himself.
What?
Cast
So-
what?
Heroism on
Oh.
himself.
Interesting.
So willing creature touches imbued with bravery until the spell ends. Immune to frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spell casting modifier, which is a +3.
All
So
right.
each turn that it's up, I basically get 3 hit points back.
All right. Here we go. He goes for his attacks. That's a hit, and that's a hit because it's 10. So.
Okay, so minus 3.
6 more damage. He got 2 hits on you. And is that
Yeah.
concentration checks for both of them?
Yeah, so one of them would have been the temporary, and then the other one hits me. So yeah, so 2 savings, right?
Yeah, 2 concentration checks.
Concentrations, yeah. Natural 20.
Nice.
Now I get it. And a 17.
All right, you're good still. It's your turn.
All right, so I get 3 more hit points back. You kind of see like the light start glowing up on like some of the wounds and it's like slowly like closing them. He's like, all right, let's do this, and he's gonna roll again.
Go for it.
Yeah, he's got the bravery, but he misses.
Oh
That's the
no.
neat.
Okay. So he gets in there and he goes for his punches. That's a 8 to hit and a 12, so that's 3 more damage.
All right, so that takes the temporary.
Yep. Concentration check.
Right. 12.
You're good still.
Nice.
Everyone's just like watching this, like, how is it going on this long?
Back and forth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Karis like leaned over to her. She's like, "He's totally has his head in the game today." And like her eyes are like huge.
14
14 hits.
for 2.
2 more damage. There we go.
I'll like circle around, trying to remember his training.
And Takor just still centers in Goes for his attacks. A 10 to hit, so that's 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And a 7.
So I got a 10 for the first one.
10 for your
So you said that-
Constitution?
I hold it or no?
Yeah,
Or that's
10,
a 10.
10 is what you needed.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
And
that's
then you
like
said the
keeping you
7
up
for the
right
next
now.
one?
And then he
It
misses
really
on the
is.
second attack, so you are... It's your turn.
Okay. Alright, 3 temporary back up. Crazy.
Hey.
Yeah, he's like stumbling a little bit now, but he like, recovers himself and goes in for like a wild swing.
Alright.
Oh, jeez. 10.
That's a miss.
He's like wildly swinging. Yeah.
Alright. So he goes in for his attacks again. That's a 14 to hit.
Yep.
It's 3 damage and then a
20.
17 to hit, so 3 more damage.
And yeah, 17 on, or 19 and a 17 on the Constitution saves.
Okay. But yeah, you lost 6 in that round, so...
3. Okay, so I got. I'm up.
You're still up?
Yeah.
Barely holding on?
Yeah, I got like maybe 1 or 2 hits left in me.
Okay. It's your turn.
Okay. You want to keep on going? Because we could just tie it right now. And then I'm guessing he doesn't say yes.
He just looks like
Swing.
he's ready to keep going.
Yeah. 14
14 does hit him.
for 2.
Nice. So he's looking pretty rough right now too, but he goes in for his 2 attacks. Ooh, it's a 14 to hit.
Yep.
So 3 damage from that one.
Got 11.
And a 13 to hit. 3 more damage.
And the heroism
How you doing?
drops.
You lost heroism, oh no!
I got a 4, and so I'm down. He's looking really rough. I'm still up.
You're still up, okay. I was worried when you
he's
said you're
looking-
down. I'm like, oh.
Sorry, no, the spell's down. He's down to 1 hit point.
Oh man.
So he's barely holding on. He's probably losing a little focus a little bit. Yeah, he's just gonna swing again because that's all he's got.
Alright.
10. Just wild swing.
10 misses. Yeah.
Stumbles into the corner. I just have to look on like, just finish it.
No, buddy.
So he looks like he's got a chance, and he just stands there, like frozen in place for your turn, or for his turn. It's your turn.
What?
Hijinks.
Frozen.
He's like, Renan's like closing his eyes waiting for the hit, and then he like looks up again. Okay, and then just goes in for another
You have
swing.
advantage on the roll.
Advantage on the roll?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Gracious. 14. Big ring with the advantage.
14 hits.
Oh my gosh.
2 hit points.
Alright. He's still just standing there, took the punch. Your turn, you got advantage still.
So
like-
he
I feel
has
like
it, he's
Shaw's
not
like-
reacting?
He is not moving at all.
I feel like Shaw's like prevent. I don't know. I feel like someone's doing something.
Yeah. Renan's just, I don't know what Renan would do. Okay, I'm gonna roll a dice because I don't know what he would do. Yeah, no, he like go up to him and like kind of smack him on the side of the face. Are you okay? Are you okay? And that'd be his turn.
Okay. So he is still there. It's just frozen in place.
Judge, ref, did I knock him out? Is he still
You
standing?
hear the crowd's like, fight!
I look over at,
There's
I
some
look over at
confused. There's
Karen.
some confused looks around, but
Yeah, he's Renan looks confused. He looks over at Kara's and Samo. Like a what do I do look.
Screaming to take him down.
Sure, yeah, he'll swing, I guess.
okay, you got advantage.
I feel so bad.
I know.
Oh my goodness, 21.
All right.
And a natural 20.
Oh.
With advantage, yeah. So 4.
So you just swing around one solid punch, and boom,
Upper.
he just blacks out and falls to the ground unconscious, and everyone just like kind of watches, and they're like, "What?" And then Michael says, yeah, winner is the moon elf guy. Everyone, you got a few people like, yeah, and people are just like, kind of like in shock at what just happened.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm like trying to pump like healing into him, but like I have none left.
Correct, Fred! You totally got him! I'm
And
like yelling.
They drag him over to his chair and kind of prop him up and smack him in the face a few times, trying to get him to wake up.
Is he okay? Is he okay?
And he's just kind of groggily. He's like, "Oh, what? I thought I was gonna. What happened?"
It was a great fight.
The people at the table are like, "Get out of here! Go back to your table! Get out of here!"
I put out my hand to try and shake his again. It was a good fight, man.
Yeah, he's like way too out of it to even know what you're doing. So
I like pat his hand and then just walk away.
all right. So that's a victory
I'm
for
gonna sit
you.
over next to Karis. Yeah.
That was amazing, Fred! Your first fight, you won! I'm so proud of you! You believed that you could do it, and that you were the champion, and you are the champion!
He like leans in and whispers, "Karis, was that you?
What?
Did you do something to him?"
No. He just got real scared, like so scared of you, so he couldn't move anymore.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Working on your intimidating look.
I'll look over at Shaw. What is Shaw looking like?
He
gonna
just
say,
kind of like
I
smiles
didn't
to you
find
and gives
anything
you a nod as you sit there. What'd you say, Raya?
I said I was gonna ask. Yeah, did I notice anything? Like, did I notice anything weird at the fight? And did I notice anything weird?
I mean, it's a bit strange she was just stopped moving,
Just sitting there.
but
Did
that's all you
I guess
notice.
I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just kind of nod back. I don't really smile, but I nod back.
Okay. Next up is Arik versus Samo, and he points over to your table, and Samo gets up and walks on
Yeah,
over.
you got this, Dad! Yeah!
Arik walks in the pit and says, "Begin!" And they begin their fight. Roll for both of them real quick. Your dad gets to go first, so.
Nice.
He goes in for his punches, and he gets 2 good hits in right away. He hits him.
Wait, my dad?
Yeah, your dad punches twice.
I was sure that I was like, wait,
So-
did I get the wrong person?
2 good punches in on Arik. But then Arik turns around and begins his attack. He misses both times.
Ooh.
And he looks a little shocked, but then your dad goes in, 2 more punches. He hits one of them this time. Arik goes in for his attacks, and yeah, 2 solid punches on your dad now. And your dad looks a little shaken from that, but he's still going. Your dad punches and hits 1.
Yeah!
And Arik goes in for his 2 more punches, and he hits 2 more times again. Your dad's looking like he's not quite keeping up with this old man now. He's kind of found his groove, and he's hitting some punches now. Your dad gets 1 more punch in on Arik, and then your dad gets 1 more punch, and Arik gets 2 more solid punches in on him. Then your dad gets it going again, and Arik kind of just stops moving as well. And your dad, both his punches connect, and one of them just was a solid one. You see blood just kind of spurt out from his face, and the second punch just like takes him to the ground, like following the momentum from his head going back, and just boom, he falls backwards unconscious. Your dad wins fight number 2.
Alright.
Yeah!
All right. So your dad comes over and just like, wow, that was quite a fight there.
What? That finishing blow was amazing! Blood everywhere!
They drag him over to the table again and begin to wake him up. And Michael steps into the ring again and just looks really upset and just like, ugh. That's 2. Okay. Well, we get on to fight number 3. We got the sparkle user from Iron Fist going up against our awesome and rugged destroyer of everyone, Barna. So
Lightning dagger.
Like, yeah! I like high five you guys, and I like flash just thumbs up at Sean, Raya, and then I walk into the ring. I was trying to click on Twitch instead of the actual map. Okay.
Oops.
I do sparkles because he mentioned sparkles. So I do sparkles with prestidigitation, and then I turn it into me casting mage armor. So like the shadows wrap around myself.
Fancy.
It looks super cool.
So yeah, you got this mystical, shadowy energy that kind of floats around you very faintly, and it looks very impressive.
Yes.
But it's time for initiative rolls, so give me a roll.
Yeah. And I kind of grin at Varna and be like, "Are you ready to go down?"
You're going down, girl.
Okay, that's cocked. 16.
16. You go first.
So yeah, before anything could even happen, I just shoot a frosty ray, and
Alright.
but it looks like I'm punching it, and it goes
So yeah, you just
into him.
fire your fist forward, and a black ray of icy coldness fires out of him, and go ahead and roll your attack.
I got a 1.
It just goes right over his shoulder and like collides on this back wall here, where it's just a bathroom door, and there's
sorry.
some frost pattern that's forming on it now. He looks back over his shoulder for a second, just says none of that, and he charges in on you.
Okay.
Goes for his punches. First one is a 20 to hit. And the second one is a 22 to hit.
Ooh, I can't even shield against that. So yes.
Taking both
How
of them?
much is that? Yeah, I have to take both of them.
Okay, 10 damage total then.
Ouch!
Ooh.
Ooh, he's tough. Okay.
Alright, your turn.
All right. I will. Yeah. I'll do it at. I'll do a frosty ray at disadvantage.
Okay, go for it.
Oh no, I'm rolling so bad now. 11.
11 hits.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't matter too much because of no AC. Okay, I rolled a 1, but I'm re-rolling. I'm gonna use one of my sorcery points to re-roll that damage.
Okay.
I roll another 1.
Guess you're keeping that one.
Oh. Okay, but 1.
Okay, 1 damage. He looks angrily at you, but goes in for his 2 more punches. 16.
I will shield that one. So yeah.
So he goes in for a punch, and then your shadow energy just flies up and catches his hand and bounces off, and he just angrily swings again for a second punch. That's a miss though. It's an 8 to hit. So
Perfect.
it's your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna try a disadvantage again. 10.
10 will hit.
Okay, 6 damage this time.
Nice. He shakes off that cold energy that's on him, and he goes in for his couple punches again. 18 to hit.
I'll do another shield.
All right. Again, that shadow energy just flies up like a second or a third hand and blocks him away. And he rolls a natural 1 on the second one, so
Yes.
he misses both of them again. Your turn.
Okay.
Very
I will-
frustrated looking. He looks very angry.
Yeah. I'll like smile at him and then move over here, and then I'll do Frosty Ray again with disadvantage. Oh no, another 1.
Okay. It flies back, and some people in the back crowd have to like duck out of the way so they don't get hit by it. And then you're like, watch it, hey girl. He goes in for his punches now.
Yeah.
Ooh, 12 to hit.
No.
Yeah, because you have your mage armor up, right?
Yeah, I have mage armor. Yeah. Mhm.
And natural 20.
Oh no, that's gonna hurt.
That's 7 or 6 damage to you.
Okay. Cool. I'm at 11 still.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. I shake it off.
It's your turn.
Okay. Okay, 10.
10 to hit. Will hit.
I keep barely making these. Okay, I'm using another sorcery point to reroll the stupid one that I keep rolling. 3.
All
Okay,
right.
I mean, it's better.
He goes in for his 2 punches now. He's looking angry. He's just got like probably bits of frostbitten skin through there, and he rolls a 24 to hit and a 15
Yeah,
to
I
hit.
can't- Okay, I'll shield at least that last one.
Okay, so you take 5 damage from that one.
Okay.
Your turn.
All right, now I'm looking a little staggered, but I'm gonna keep going. Oh, awesome! Yeah, my lowest was a 17, so definitely hit.
Okay, roll some damage.
6.
Nice. He goes in for his 2 punches. First one is a 19 to hit.
Another shield.
Second one is a 13 to hit.
Nope.
All right.
Blackjaw energy's flailing all around.
Your turn.
Okay. Disadvantage. Ugh, dang it. Yeah, I miss.
All right.
I got a 8.
Yeah, that misses. He goes in for his 2 punches again. 15 to hit.
Last shield.
Ooh. All right. The second punch, though, is a 17.
Yeah, also.
So your shield is blocking him. Your turn.
Okay. Gonna really try and believe and go all in as much as I can. Okay, 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, 4.
4, okay. He is teetering, but he is still up. Okay, he goes in for his 2. He's really staggered looking. He swings with an 8 on the first one. Second one is a 23 or 24 though to hit.
Ooh, yeah.
5 more damage.
5. I'm up by 1. We're
So
both looking
You're
so
both
staggered.
real staggered looking. Your turn though.
10.
That will hit.
7.
Boom. He goes down.
Yeah!
And you kind of see Shaw just like begin to clap over in his chair, and you got your dad's like, yeah, Karis, yeah.
Yay! Yeah, I like put like shadow and sparkles all over me with prestidigitation, and I'm like, thank you very much. And then I walk out of the arena, and I beam at Shaw, and then I go sit next to my dad and I hug him.
They drag him over. There's a few people who just like chuck their drink on the ground, almost like out of outrage of what just happened, and it's definitely, people are upset, but.
Oh, really? It's not like as fun as it was in other arenas?
No, people are pretty upset here. I mean, people in
awkward.
your group are all quite happy, but
Yeah.
Everyone else here, like who is the home crowd, is not happy about how this is going because you guys won all 3 so far. So
Are there crowd? Is there part of the crowd that is on our team?
not
that likes us?
not a ton, it seems. There's a couple who are cheering for you, but I mean, majority of the people here are against you.
Yeah. Okay.
But you do have a few crowd people. But the last fight begins with Gregor versus their champion, Varuk. And they begin their battle. Gregor gets to go first, and he swings his 2 punches, and he does 2 solid punches on Varuk. Varuk tries to like right himself, gets 2 good punches in on Gregor right back. It looks like it must have staggered Gregor because he misses the next 2. And Varuk gets 2 solid ones, including a critical hit on Gregor. Gregor kind of rights himself, and all of a sudden it looks like this guy is just kind of frozen in place as well.
Oh my god!
And 2 solid punches from Gregor, and Varuk just kind of stands there and takes them, and he doesn't move again. And Gregor goes in for 2 more punches and connects solidly on both of them again. Just boom, boom. And everyone's just like, what's going on? Hit him back! And yelling at him. but again, does not move. And then
Do I? Sorry.
What?
Do I notice anything about Shaw? Like, because I feel like that'd be the one thing I'd be like, do I notice anything? Because I feel like this is weird.
so you just kind of like see this guy standing there, and you look over to him.
What?
You
No,
see
Shaw.
him freeze up, and then you just look over to Shaw.
Yeah, because I feel like he's the only factor that's different in this whole thing.
Okay. You look over,
That'd be
I mean,
fine.
and he's just kind of sitting there with a smile on his face. Just like this sort of little smirk on his face there. But
I'm gonna be like, are you? And that's all it says. Are you? Is it you?
what are you talking about? And then Gregor just goes in, boom, boom, 2 punches, and Varuk goes down.
Okay.
You guys won all 4 matches tonight.
Lightning
I should've,
and daggers.
Yeah!
They drag Varuk over to his chair, and everyone just is like, "What? This is outrageous!" And everyone just seems mad. And James is like, "Well, we won. The crowd looks like they've turned against us, so we might want to move out of here as soon as possible." But I'm gonna go settle things with Michael real quick, and then we'll get out of here. So you guys can meet me outside.
Okay.
But yeah, people are like slamming their drinks on the table and very upset. There's lots of yelling and obscenities being cursed around. And, it's getting a little hostile sounding in here.
Yeah, if James left, I'll like motion over Raya and Mr. Shaw and be like, hey, you guys want to like come outside with us?
So Mr. Shaw will walk over towards you and just look amongst your group and say, well, congratulations. That was quite impressive, you all.
Did you have so much fun?
I had a great time watching that. You guys all did so well.
I think Shaw had the greatest of fun watching our matches.
4 wins. I'm quite proud of you all.
Almost.
Yeah.
And Sam
Did you
will
see-
look to him and is like,
sorry.
oh, is this Mr. Shaw?
Yeah, this is my dad, Mr. Shaw.
A pleasure to meet you, sir. Your daughter's quite impressive with all her skills. And he says, oh, yes, she is definitely quite impressive.
I just am beaming between the two of them, expecting them to be best friends, basically. Like right now.
And Shaw says, well, congratulations on your victory. I hope many more are in the future for you.
Thanks, I'm sure. This is awesome. We won all 4 fights. That never happens.
Yes, that was great. You guys did wonderfully this evening. So, also, Karis, I have some news. That lead that I mentioned earlier about your friends. We're going to keep this quiet because I don't want this getting out to let anybody know about it because it's a delicate mission. But it seems like there may be some promising news there, so we're going to pursue it and maybe be able to bring your friends back.
What? When?
Hopefully tomorrow or the next day at the earliest.
Oh. Do you need help?
No, I wouldn't want to risk you guys in this, so.
Is he
Risk
just saying this
ourselves
to
another
me,
show.
or yeah?
Yeah, he's kind of talking just to you, Karis, right now. Unless everybody else just crowds in on this.
I can.
Raya also, I like how she kind of usually just appears like in the conversation.
Hello.
Hey. I was hiding behind you. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. I was watching.
So, we may have good news for you tomorrow.
Are you gonna do it?
Um,
Or is like another team gonna do it?
yeah, I have a team prepared. So,
Oh, okay. Well, if you need help, let me know. Cause I feel like I should have helped you last time, and I wasn't good enough. So now I could go and like punch them more and then get Rodden back.
don't worry about it. We'll take care of this. I'm sure we'll catch them by surprise. So.
Okay. So you're gonna be there too?
I do intend on helping out with this mission, yes.
Oh, okay. 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 Well, you should be careful too.
Oh, I'm always careful.
Yeah. Okay.
But I have a lot of planning to do tonight, so I should get turned in. But I just wanted to see you all have your battles, and probably should get out of here before any tensions come out, you know. But congratulations
Mark.
again. Yes.
Can I insight him?
Sure.
Why I want to is because Karis is thinking about how his boss was telling him that he's gonna get fired if he fails,
Mhm.
and I'm trying to see if this is like looking a little like not good for him, if that makes sense, or if he feels like hopeful about the situation.
Okay, sure.
17.
Okay.
Whoa.
You sense some optimism there. Like, he does feel like there will be a likely good outcome for tomorrow. So.
Oh, okay. So it's not like my boss might kill me tomorrow potentially if I like kind
That's
of
not the
worried.
vibe you get right now.
Okay.
It seems more hopeful and optimistic.
Okay. That sounds good. Yeah, so she'll be like, okay, yeah, and like she'll like walk out with him, I guess. Just be like, okay, you could do this though. Tell me as soon as you know.
Of course. As soon as I know, I'll be sure to bring them back to you. So
Thanks.
hopefully that resolves things with James as well, and we can have a little more peace.
That'd be nice.
But
He likes all the money you give me. So that helps, I guess.
I'm sure some good money tonight from winning, I hope.
I hope so too.
Well, have a wonderful evening, Renan and Raya, and you too, Samo. Hope we see each other all soon.
Did you want us to come to Spire tomorrow, or are you just going to reach out to us when you want to see us?
I'll reach out when I'm ready for your next mission.
Okay. Good luck.
So, thank you, and rest up. You guys deserve it. Enjoy some good time. So.
Thanks.
And he'll take his leave into the night.
Mr.
Yeah.
Shaw.
We're like
Wow.
outside. I know, it's so good.
So, you guys all wait there. Sam was just like, wow, that was better than we normally do, but 4 wins, that's great.
Yeah, 4 wins. Oh my gosh. We're going to be the new champion bar again. They're so mad, though. They're bad losers.
Yeah. I mean,
I
losing
mean-
all 4 does not feel good.
Yeah, I guess.
When we're
I
far enough away, Renan's going to kind of whisper to Kara's, like, you know Shaw helped us out tonight, right?
Huh? Oh.
Yeah. I wouldn't have won that if it wasn't for Shaw. I don't think Gregor would have either.
What? What are you talking about?
Remember when the opponent stopped fighting back?
Oh, yeah, they got too scared, and they just sat there so scared.
Yeah, have you ever seen that in a fight before?
Couple times. But, like, new people, though. Like, you know, when they're like, oh, don't hit me.
Yeah, but not a
I can't
champion.
take a punch. Oh, yeah, I guess.
I mean, now you're just sounding like me.
Sorry.
Well, I was about to be knocked out there, and I think Shaw intervened, helped us out tonight.
What? How? What do you do? Oh, he made them not move?
I think so.
Oh my gosh!
Right, Raya? It's like looking over.
You're muted, so I don't know if you were talking.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, my phone keeps. I'm sorry, my phone keeps like getting stuck and it won't let me. Anyway,
Oh.
anyway, yeah, I guess I'll say like, yeah, I was sitting with him and he seemed, I don't know, he seemed to know what was going on when everyone else was confused as to why those people were stuck. Doesn't seem normal, does it?
I mean, I thought you just do lightning stuff.
I don't know. He seemed to have some other abilities.
Really?
Yeah, he
I
made a guy disappear on me once.
What? A guy disappear?
I think he called it like he banished him or something. I don't know. I don't know whatever happened to him. I hope he's okay.
Oh. Okay. Well, oh my gosh. Well, that's nice of him.
Yeah? I mean, kind of took out the integrity of the fight, but I just wanted you to know that way you're not getting like overconfident about our abilities. It really was a 2-2 fight.
Well, oh wait a second, wait though. I didn't. The guy didn't freeze on me.
Nope. You and Samo won, I think, fair and square.
Oh, because we're champions.
Yeah, you're the best.
You did really good though, Ren. Like even if Mr. Shonda like make things a little easier. Like you like fought so hard. You lasted for so long. You did amazing.
Yeah. And he's like kind of like moving his jaw, kind of like, you just gotta learn how to take more hits, I think. You know, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened, I guess, when the guy just stood still? What did he seem okay?
I don't know. He just seemed, I don't know, just like bound in place or like unfocused.
Well, they seemed
Kinda-
normal afterwards, right?
Yeah, I seemed fine afterwards. Just maybe something to distract him long enough. It felt bad. I didn't want to really hit him, but kind of got caught up in the adrenaline. You're saying punch him. I did.
Yeah, punch him. Yeah, because I thought he was like being a baby. You know.
I thought he fainted on me. I was like, I don't want to like knock him out once it's on his feet.
Oh. Yeah.
Samuel will just say, well, I mean, victory is a victory. So,
True.
that's good.
It's true.
And James will come walking out the front door with Gregor and say, all right, guys, let's get back to the Iron Fist and celebrate tonight's victory.
Yeah. The best fighters ever.
And there's a little bit of a crowd that is following you guys as from there, like the fans that you have. They begin to join you back towards the Iron Fist, and they're all rowdy and happy and celebrating a victory. And you guys head back. Anything you guys want to do there?
Back at the
Thank
bar.
you.
Back at the Iron Fist, yeah.
Drink.
Drink.
Sure.
How late is it now?
I mean, it's getting to be later in the evening, so you're pretty tired at this point.
Yeah. I'll probably go back, grab a drink, just kind of like just one, and then pretty quickly kind of head out. Probably slide out.
All right.
You won't even say bye.
Depends on like I'm assuming Karis is going around like telling everyone stories of the fight over and over again and finding new people to tell. And,
She's probably talking to people. Yeah.
yeah, probably not. Probably won't say bye. Probably be like find Ryan, be like, hey, I'm heading out, but see you guys tomorrow.
And James is drinking with some people and laughing with this girl that's sitting with him and having a great time. Gregor is probably right next to him. They're all celebrating their victory, and the mood is overall very, very upbeat right now here.
Yeah. Are people being nice to my dad? Because he
Yeah.
won.
People are celebrating. People are coming over and like patting him on the back and be like, "Great work, man! Great work!" And it's a celebration here tonight. So
Yeah. She's probably extra happy because this doesn't happen very much anymore.
oh yeah, this
So.
this reminds you of when you were younger and you'd hear the parties upstairs and everyone having a great time, and you'd sneak up from time to time and watch it, and it reminds you of that.
Yeah. It's probably like it's probably weirdly bittersweet too though, because like she's having a lot of fun and talking to everybody, but she also like Rodden still isn't here,
Mhm.
and she's, you know, even if he might be okay by tomorrow, it's like you just don't know. And they used to spy on like parties together and stuff.
But party goes
Ren
on.
left.
Ren left. you
Ren
said.
left already. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I may find Karis and say, hey, I'm gonna head out.
Are you not
Celebrate
gonna
your victory
stay?
though. I don't know. I'm kind of tired, and I'm not really a party person.
What? But it's so exciting! Look how happy everyone is. You want another drink?
I'm okay. I think I'm gonna head out, but I'll see you later though.
Okay.
You should celebrate.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you want to go, you can. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you later. Okay.
Okay, if you're bored tomorrow, you can come over.
Maybe it might be. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous to go anywhere. It's not my weapons, but we'll see.
Oh, I'll come with you and I'll be your weapon.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Sure. I'll call you tomorrow, I guess, if I need anything or if I am bored.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, well, have fun.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Bye.
I skip away.
Skip.
No, I'm just kidding. I really don't.
That would be amazing.
So you head home, Raya?
Yeah.
Okay. Head off to your house. Karis, are you doing anything the rest of your night here?
Probably just hanging out with my dad. If James is like busy, I was gonna give him money, but I just keep not getting the opportunity to. So if he's like flirting with some girl, I'm not gonna go do that right now.
Yeah, you can probably save it till the morning at least. So.
Yeah. Okay. So no, I would just be hanging around my dad.
Okay.
And does he seem happy?
Your dad does seem happy.
That's good. I don't even have to roll a 1 to be able to tell that.
Yeah. And yeah, just a little bit of a party and then off to bed.
Yeah. To be honest though, like if she's thinking a lot about Rodden,
Mm-hmm.
she might sleep in his bed.
Okay. Sounds good.
And she was like holding the phone in her hand, like she's gonna be doing that.
Waiting for the call, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Renan, you begin your journey out from the Iron Fist back on over, and you spot Shaw kind of walk up to you, and he's like, "Oh, good. I'm glad I could catch you."
Oh, hey, Mr. Shaw.
Yeah, I forgot
He's
to give you this.
blinking through one like swollen eyeball.
He hands you back your orb, your moon orb, and says, "Yeah, I forgot to give you this back. Here you go."
Oh.
It's
Thank you.
quite interesting. You got this from your dream lady.
Yeah, I was thinking about calling her Luna for now. You know, until she gives me her own name. But
Yeah.
it's supposed to be, the book I'm reading. It's old, like an olden name for the moon. So
Sure, Luna sounds good to me.
yeah,
It's a little better than Moon Lady and tripping over that.
yeah. Someone they call me a moon elf, and that's I was thinking about that earlier. Yeah.
Okay, Luna sounds good. Well, I'm glad I forgot to give this back to you at the fight. I was just so excited to see you all win. So I'll glad I caught you.
Did
But,
you find out anything interesting about it?
I mean, I can't find anything special about it. It just seems like it almost feels like a focus for your magic. My best guess.
Yeah. Focus. That's a good word for it. That's what it feels like for sure.
So take good care of it. Don't lose it.
Definitely.
All right.
Hey,
Yeah.
Shaw.
Yeah.
What do you know about illuminance?
What do I know about
I know we
Illuminance?
talked about this before, but is it? Do you really think it's good?
I mean, I don't have any reason to doubt Illuminance, I guess.
But I know you said you wanted to be stronger than it.
I do. And I would like to see my abilities grow to make it so I don't have to depend on anybody else or anything. But, I mean, I've seen the threats that are outside the city, and or outside the aura, and it's quite terrifying. So if it can protect us from that, I'd say it's good.
Kind of what I was hoping. But I mean, you've seen my powers enough, and to see what Luna or the Moon Lady has been doing. Some of these Beaconites are trying to say that it's maybe a false deity or the darkness trying to persuade me. I mean, do you think Luminance and my deity or whatever she is could be allies? I mean, they could get along, right?
I mean, I'm no expert here running about Illuminance and what he would want, but
Yeah.
it's not even known if Illuminance and Luna are even on the same level. of power. I mean,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not. She even said that.
so I mean, just imagine like a king having people question his authority when there's like a mayor of a town who is being worshipped instead of him. Like, I don't know. It could be related to that. I'm not sure, but they could be allies as well. I really am no expert here. I've kind of stayed out
Yeah.
of that whole circle.
I guess I was thinking it more like a well-experienced magic user who's bringing in someone low level underneath him, but knows he can be allies with him. Kind of the more the way I was thinking about it. But I see what you're saying.
I mean,
That makes sense.
it could be. It could be just they they don't know each other. That could be a reason why they wouldn't connect either.
Interesting.
So,
All right. Just been a lot on my mind. That's all. But we'll see what happens.
yeah, you look exhausted. You should definitely sleep.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm hurting real bad right now. I can't see out of my left eye.
Yeah, rest up.
I appreciate it. You too.
And he'll take his leave and walk his direction, and you walk yours back to your house.
Yeah, I'm going to the beacon.
You're going to the beacon?
Going to the beacon.
All right. You make your way through the dark streets and over towards the beacon. You can see the light of it glowing in the night. And I mean, you feel kind of that presence of the moon up in the sky and the light of the beacon just kind of both floating up there. And you begin your walk there. You eventually are standing outside of it. It's pretty quiet at night now, as most people have gone home, but there is some light inside the beacon.
Is there like a donation place or any like person outside accepting donations?
You do see there is an individual who is just kind of sitting in a chair out front.
I'm guessing it's not Wanda, right?
It is not
The one that
Wanda,
we met.
no.
Yeah. Yeah, just kind of walk up and be like, I haven't done this much, but if I have a prayer to give to the beacon, can I just give you my donation and pray here?
Oh, yes, of course. You are always welcome to offer up your prayers and offerings to Illuminance.
Well, I literally have nothing else. I'm at wit's end today, and I just dump my bag of 4 gold and say this is all I have left. But thank you. And then he'll find a place to
He
kind of.
he puts his hand on you, and there's like a faint glow that comes from his hand, and you heal up 14 hit points.
Interesting.
This
Is
is
it?
keep your
Does it
offering.
feel the same?
I mean, it feels like divine healing magic, so it's fairly similar. It's not like exactly the same, but it feels similar. And
Sure.
he says, "You look rough, child. Are you all right?"
Yeah. I just came from a bar fight.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I'm helping, and it's a long story, but I'm sure the Illuminants understand. I just wanted to greet myself to him. So
If this is all you have, keep it. He hands back your 4 gold and just
he shakes his
says,
head. It's my offering from myself to the Illuminants.
"I understand, but I mean, Illuminance doesn't want you to live and be destitute."
I'm not destitute. I'll be okay. I know how to take care of myself, and I'm employed. I've been blessed in the past few weeks, and I wanted to give thanks and hopefully maybe hear back from the Illuminance himself if he's willing.
Well, if you insist, we will take
do.
this, but just, yeah, take your time. Go ahead and pray. I'll be over here if you need anything.
Yeah, I'll like walk over a little bit away and kind of meditate on the focus.
So yeah, there's some benches that are just kind of set out in front of this place that you can have a seat in. And that's where you can sit and pray.
Yeah, and then I'll just be focused on wanting to introduce himself and the Moon Lady as just humble people that are under his protection and just want to introduce us to him. Like in that way, not a show of power or show of anything, but just this is all I have left, this is all I have, and here I am.
Give me a charisma check with advantage.
So bad.
No.
9?
So good. Yeah.
Alright.
Ah.
You sit there and pray. And pray. You almost get this feeling like you're seen, but you don't get any visions or words or anything. But it's just like there's a presence that's there, just kind of looks, you feel like it's gazing upon you.
I'm gonna stay there all night. And and tell him I'm willing to wait until you want to meet her. And he's gonna stay up all night again.
Give me a
Yeah, what happens if you...
Constitution
2 days.
saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh no.
Yeah, that ain't gonna go well. 3.
Okay.
I pass out.
Just
don't I?
overcome with exhaustion, you pass out on the bench.
So maybe I'm a little destitute.
The most homeless person thing.
I'm gonna offer up my whole.
But that feeling as you sleep, you get that like dream sense feeling like you're being watched still.
Okay.
Like you don't really dream anything visual, but you just kind of have that sense of something's watching you.
Fair enough.
But I think that's where we're going to end tonight. Another day in the books, in the life of the city of Beacon, and some wins for the Iron Fist. So celebrations there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh should come to every match.
They just suspiciously win every single match they ever do.
Why do people keep freezing? So weird. It's
Yeah.
just so scary, you know?
All right. But yeah, that's a good place to stop for tonight. So thank you, everybody who came in and was chatting along and watching the stream with us. And it was a great time. I had a lot of fun with all of you, and we really appreciate it. If you are new here and you have not followed already, if you're interested and continue to be notified when we do go live, please give us a follow, and you'll be able to know when we do go live. But Tuesday we do have our Days of Light live stream at 7 p.m. Central Time, and we have our Art from Rachel on Thursday about 3:30 Central Time is when she'll do that. And we'll be back here again next Sunday at 2 p.m. Central Time to continue on with our Beacon Zora game, and we'll be announcing the winners of our subscriber t-shirt giveaway. So we look forward to that and hope you'll tune in.
You can work for Spire too.
Yeah, you
Hooray!
can represent Spire Technologies to all your people around you, and they'll be like, "What is that?" And you'll be like, "It's cooler.
Like I don't even.
It's
know
way
how to
cooler than
say
you could
this.
even know." So
You do have to share the gold with us, but you can still get
Yeah.
hired.
But hope to see you next week. Have a wonderful week, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.